Let's freaking go.
Card battle. La 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 la. Card battle.
I do a card battle already? Oh my god. Dude, I just got here. Oh, I gotta get a paper cut. David, thank you. Pre-stream sub. Everybody, hi. What's up? Shady Gun, you got a roll equal to or greater than? Ooh, it's a fancy one. 14. 3. Oh. Scroll through the graveyard. All right. Well, I got to call things now. What was that? We had a card battle and a fancy card battle. Where's my bingo card? My dude. Hi. I'm trying to get this stuff done. Do. So we got a card battle there. Where is it?
83 moots. I'm not done yet.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. Thank you. ADJ, appreciate it. Thank you. Hold on. I got to find where's the fancy one? Why can't I never find this? Where did I put it? That was fancy. What's up? Do. Yeah, I got to figure out there it is. It's all the way on the other side. I got to group these together.
$5 towards world domination.
What? Thank you. Plus, we got a hype train. Thank you. Wild Bill's Coffee Emporium. Thank you for the sub 45 moons. Trillian, thank you for the sub 91 moons. And that's hype train.
It's a freaking hype train.
I'll be over here.
It's a freaking hype train. Let's go.
Hey. Gotta watch with those stars. I feel like I got one in my eye. Stardust. What's up? BG and Anime Shop. Yeah, we were watching that guy. Farrellin gifted a bunch of subs. Thank you, Farrellin. Lindsay Chester got one. Linon got one. Anime Fanatic for Life got one. Cozy Chaos and Sailor all got subs. Thanks to Farrellin. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we got upset. Thank you. No, we were watching the 4 a.m. laundry guy go around and go to all the little anime shops and stuff in Japan. I'm like, I won't go anime shop. I had to make one. I was jealous. I wanted to look at games and stuff and like, oh, look at that cool stuff in the thing. Hey, I don't know. 35 bingo. What? What happened with 35? Well, what's going on with 35? 35. Stretch. Oh, did somebody call that? Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. Freedom Ghost, gifted subs. Thank you. That's all got one. And Lelbrick got one. Thank you. Level 4. Hype train. What's up? Everybody have a good week?
Donated plasma today.
Hey.
Will donate my time this Saturday for my VFW and
Nice.
the model train con as my free.
Nice. There you go. Dude, double duty and the good deeds. Good job. Hey, congratulations. And thank you. Dude, plasma. Is a plasma rifle just a gun with blood?
Salutations and good vibes to you, chat. And I
Hey.
guess John and Dawn.
Charlotte, hi. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Thank you for the bits on a Sunday. Random singing. Okay, let me call that. Damn it. I'm like, somebody remind me to check my card too. Holy crap. No, I'm terrible with this because it's just like, I'm not looking at it. Oh, wow, this is awful. This is the worst card I think I've ever gotten in the years that we've done this. Oh, my, dude, that's not even a thing. That's not even mathematically possible. Well, whatever, I guess I'll survive. Move, go.
Check your card.
Oh, you're that person. Thank you. I did, and it's terrible. Oh, man. I know. Dude, we had an exciting week. Not really, but I don't know. We survived it, so that's more than most. World, slow down. Dude, I'm telling you, man, the world has just been like, hey, you know what? Let's just make it worse. It's only March. God, we've only gone through like, what, 60 days? 60 days in the new year, and I'm like, oh, God, why? I got nothing. No. Spread the word, PGA Foamy. There you go. Spreading the word. Nice. World, get less done, please. I think it's impossible. We just got to run. Everything's got to run its course, and everyone else keep your head down. But the smart people got to go into a hiding until the Neanderthals fight it out. And then we come back out of our bunkers and reclaim the land which was once ours, infested with ne'er-do-wells and willfully ignorant morons. Right. Let stupid hurt more. Wouldn't it be good if your intelligence level actually denoted how much physical pain you felt? You know? Like, if you're a blithering idiot, you're like, oh my God, why does everything hurt? Like, thinking hurts, and you're like, man, I got to get better at this so I feel good. You know, why don't they do that? And I feel like evolution has failed us, at least in the mental capacity department. Go!
Playing the Resident Evil Requiem. It's fun and a bit scary at times with jump scares.
Oh, there you go. We're waiting for Dawn's hands to get better so she can play that. No spoilers. What? No, she wants to play it. You know, she can play it on stream. What? And that's when they get the heart monitor and everything, and it's like blub, 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 blub. You know, the blub blubs. You can get the blub blubs going. Last day of February is very wild. Netflix pulls out of Warner Brothers deal. Paramount buys Warner Brothers. Smiling Friends is war. Yeah. Dude, there's a lot of stuff. We got gallons of tabs open. Oh, you forgot about Jim Carrey being replaced by a clone, allegedly. Was not on my bingo card. Dawn's here. Bingo. Oh, now you're making me do work. Why would you do that? I got to press a button now. Son of a shoe. Man, I got to find it. I know it's all the way on the top there. Dawn appears. All right, level save. We got 10 seconds. Oh, that was dead center, too. So actually, that helped. Thank you. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. I keep closing tabs that I need. Stop that fat finger. Oh, man. All right, there we go. Got it. Hype change success. We survived. Made it. Boop. All right, that can go away. Oop. All right, there it is. I was like, why is it still there? Thank you. Over 50 people in here. Oh, man, more buttons. Oh, man. This is why, hey, when people are here to press buttons, I really appreciate it. Let's see, where is it? I didn't even know what number that was. What, 50. All right, we'll call 50. There we go. I called 50. All right, let me not close that tab yet again. I know I got the window placed, like, as soon as I, click off of it gets ridiculous. Whatever. We got 50 people. With Jim Carrey, how can you tell? He's always a little out there. Yeah, but it's weird. He wasn't out there. That was the whole thing. That was the telling sign. Jim Carrey wasn't out there enough. And people started freaking out. Yeah, I'm assuming it's a Botox. We got comparison pictures, too. It's wild and crazy. Dude, it's been such a weird week, It's like I woke up and I'm like, oh, God, what's going to happen today? You never even know. You wake up and you're like, all right, we're free falling, like that Tom Petty song. 'Cause I'm free. Yeah, and then it's just like, all right, we're going to blow this up, and then that's happening, and then there's a protest here, and then that guy's a clone, and this one's a skeleton, but wait, there's a reboot. This place is going to buy this, but no, we're not. That place is going to buy this thing, and then it's all chaos. Things get canceled, and I'm like, oh, my God, at least I'm still here. Right, dude, and that was like Friday. Oh, man. Let's see. What's up? Let me say hi to people. Tungsten Wolf 5, Phoenix Eye. How's it going? More wisdom and madness. I think it's just madness at this point. Eye-colored print carriers were different, wasn't it? Yeah, the eye color was different. March is time to march back inside. Yeah, March 1st. I do like March. March is kind of cool because winter says, you know what? I think we've abused you enough. And then summer comes in. We're spring a little bit. And it's like, all right, starting to get a little cozy out there. You can go outside with a jacket. Maybe some days you won't. It's a kind of a mystery. You don't know. And then summer just beats you with the heat stick. March Madness, if you're a basketball fan. Oh, yeah, that's the thing, too. The world. What's up? Let me say hi. Mac Booyah, hi. Irish, hi. What's up, Wolfnick, hi. Right on right, hi. Billy Sox, hi. Max Marvel, hi. What's up, Kurt Planet? Meow Stick. Who wants Paramount now? I got no idea. It's a conglomeration of, a bunch of investors. Wild Bill, hi, what's up? Thank you. Hi, Beam, Chugs the Wolf, Phoenix, hi, what's up? Stream Bounty, you're not a person. Trailing, Farland, ADJ, hi. Sterling, hi, what's up? Oh, Godless, hi, how's it going? Hope you're doing well on this Sunday. Sterling, hi, what's up? I kind of want to, I wish these were really here because I just go start going through the little mangas and the games over there. I'm just like, ooh, games. Redeemed Hydrate. Hydrate! Oh, man, I didn't even hydrate. No, my voice has been a little scratchy. I don't know why. I don't know. It could be something weird, right? I'm going to assume it's bubonic plague. Bubonic. What is that called? I know, whatever. Oh, yeah, also measles. Measles everywhere. The smeasles. What's up, Bean Kurtz? Hi. How's it going? Hi, Stream Bounty. I'll say hi to the robots so when they take over, they'll remember I was nice to them. No, it's I literally pulled up an article where they programmed an AI to be, what did they say? More annoyed and, I guess, angsty, but it did better. Right? Weird.
Hello, Pumpkin Guy.
Icarus!
Happy Sunday. How are you today?
All right.
I'm reading Foamy Can't Communicate.
Oh, there you go. Nice. I think I got up to, what, number 8, I think? I forget. I am way behind. There's like 30 volumes of that. Maybe I got up to 12. I don't know. I'll recognize it by the cover. After a while, it's just everybody's in school. Let's see. What's up? Hey, McMaster, hi. What's up? Robots will keep me around to fix and debug them. There you go. You're like, don't kill me, robots. I'm really good at debugging. We have an AI to do that. No. You've seen the movie K-Pop Demon Hunters? No, it's been on my watch list for about a year, and I'm... No. Why is everybody trying to eat me? Thank you. Oh, yeah, let me call that. Tangia. Boop. Got it. All right, what else we got? Oh, I'm getting close. I'm getting close. Yeah, that could kind of work. We'll see. Well, I know the AI can't debug for crap. Yeah, I've tried using it for coding. It's not there yet. I have to do a lot of massaging. Like, well, you maybe try this. No, I want to do this. No, that's wrong. That's causing this problem. Could you fix this? Could you do that? I'm not a good coder. All right, so that's why I'm using the robots. Go.
I am so glad it's finally time for a Pumpkin Guy stream.
Pumpkin Guy stream. Hey, that's me. Hey, there you go. I should do more, but, duty calls, with the squirrel. You got to figure out a way to make that quicker because, working on animation is tedious. Data Rust being so strict about things like what? Remember, imagine no way I can completely code in Rust. No Rust code AI writes will even compile. Yeah, it's a compiler, all right. Not a good coder. Full of ideas, though. Yeah. That's the problem. You're limited by time and sometimes our own talents. Pop. I'll keep it around, but not gently. How, what? Class? How are you doing? Doing it right. You doing it right? I don't know. But we got to go to the doctor. Yay, we're not dying. What was the other thing? We did food shopping. I don't like buying food anymore. I really don't, man. Dude, every time I say this, like every time I do a stream, I'm like, why is everything so expensive? It's still expensive. Oh, but we got Lucky Charms. Yeah, they were on sale. Magically less expensive. Had a coupon. My birthday is this Tuesday. Happy birthday on Tuesday. I'm not streaming on Tuesday, so I guess we'll do it now. You got to put this in your back pocket, though. You can't use it today, all right? Boom. Nice. There you go. Happy birthday. Tuesday. Not today. Let's see. Go.
Speaking of robots, There is now one on Kickstarter. That will have ChatGPT and very interactive, wink and nod. Later it will have an upgrade to walk. It's the start of Futurama's Don't Date Robots.
Dum bum bum. Don't date the robots. I know. I feel like that's gonna be weird. Thank you. I didn't enjoy. Oh, you didn't enjoy K-pop Demon Hunters? I really wanted to turn it off before myself to finish it, but I didn't think it was very good. It's just what Frozen for K-pop. Korea booze. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Like I heard some of the songs from it because you can't escape them in certain realms. I'm not a big fan of K-pop, so that's literally a turn off for me. I don't know what it is, man. I tried. I could deal with some J-pop stuff, but it's got to be like metal oriented, like baby metal or something like that. I can't sit through K-pop boy bands. I already did that in the States with all the other garbage that got churned out by America, and I don't want it imported. We're good here. We have enough trash music here. Keep it over there, bro. Never saw Demon Hunters at the beginning of that anime fan. To each your own. Yeah, pretty much. Visually, it wasn't bad, but writing and music, nope. Well, I don't expect anything, mesmerizing by the writing. Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to see it, though. So, yeah, it's just on the list. It's not a top priority now, Songs are hard to hear, and honestly, or the vocals just hurt. Well, yeah, well, we got the auditory sensitivity thing, so I'll have the volume control right there. I'll be like, all right, mute it. All right, cool. They're dancing around, make up my own lyrics. Don't like demons. Okay, cool. Yeah. Unmute. I want to watch K-pop Demon Hunters, but I'm not paying for Netflix to watch it. Yeah, Netflix is just like, I don't even know if we still have it. Dawn's in charge of all that. Let's see. I was like walking mid-season 2 show, didn't learn about anyone, and then the movie's over. Oh, oh man. Well, maybe that's why. Well, didn't Netflix want to reiterate the plot like several times throughout the film just so people walk in the middle? You're that person. You're that person that walks it. No, they were saying the series. But no, they wanted to do that with movies because apparently people can't pay attention to a movie for 2 hours so they don't know what the plot is. I'm like, yo, that's sad. Goes into the character exposition song. Yeah, that's work, though. What counts as a pun? I'm not knowledgeable of the humorous thing. What is a pun? What is a pun? I don't know. You'll know it when you hear it. Right. Well, maybe they're trying to bait me to making a pun. I don't know. Nice background. Yeah, if only I could interact with the shelves. I'd be like, I'll take that and give me that over there, and then that poster in the background. It looks a little weird. Divide movie into shorts. Well, that's what a lot of people do. They like people watch stuff as if it was like a series. So it's like a 2-hour movie. They'll split up into like 5 episodes. Like, yeah, I'll just pause here. I'll go back to it later. I'm like, how do you do that? Could people not sit for 2 hours? Dude, I'm all about sitting for 2 hours and getting immersed. I get agitated when things try to break it up.
Asking what a pun is requires punishment.
See, they said that, not me. So it doesn't count. Thank you. Love zoning out into the movie world of a movie. Yeah, dude, right? That and video games, or music, and just getting immersed and not even being around your, in your surroundings. You're in another world, taken away by the mystical creativity of a human most of the time. I love to zone. Yeah. Dude, zoning's fun. Even reading a book or something like that, going through comics, and it's like, wow, yeah, It gets you away from all the noises and boops and bops of a phone, which some people are on all the time. See? Can't pause a movie in a theater. They get really mad, right? That's the worst, man. You gotta time out your drinking and stuff and be like, all right, if it takes my body an hour to process some water, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I got a soda, but I can't drink it until I get halfway through the movie, and the movie's around like 95 minutes, and then I go, okay, around the 40-minute mark, I can start, Watch K-pop Demon Hunters. While the movie, it's great, the animation is pretty good. I feel the movie is very overhyped and overrated. Like, I don't understand why people gave this movie a 10 out of 10. Really? They gave it a 10 out of 10? It's good, but not a 100% masterpiece. Part of me thinks with the K-pop Demon Hunters, it's just a lot of K-pop stands saying, yes, we got something for us, 10, that kind of thing. Like, there's got to be people out there, like when one of those K-pop people release an album, it's like trending everywhere because there's this weird K-pop army for fill in a blank that go crazy and do all this like, yo, we're just going to get this trending, dude. Oh my God. That kind of thing. It probably just applies to K-pop Demon Hunters. There's going to be a time where they're going to come out with another yet spin-off of that thing, and then nobody's going to care. People will be like, yeah, no, we're done with that. It'll happen. Everything goes through a phase. Yeah. And the phase now is garbage. Doing math to watch a movie. No, thank you. Nope. Yeah, I can't write functional Rust code. I don't know. I wasn't going to have it write anything. I know Rust code doesn't sound appealing. I feel like its integrity is already fading. Why would you call a code after the worst part of a mechanical depreciation? It's literally corrosion. Hey, you want to do Rust code? Why? Isn't that going to just fall apart eventually? Can we call it something else? Like platinum code. Like something cool, man. Rust is basically like an ultra safe C. And it can't write in that? How can it not write in that? I thought that was like basic. Not that I know what I'm doing in it, but I'm just figuring. I figured, robots would be like, oh, yeah, it's like basic C, bro. There's a game called Rust. I know there's a game called Rust. You can mod it. They're working on K-pop Demon Hunters 2. The radio said it's so popular because they're playing some of the songs from the movie on various radio stations. Do people even listen to radio stations? Last time I heard a radio station, I was at the dentist, and they're just playing like oldies. It's like weird. You do? I don't know. I don't get like a decent signal anywhere. Like every once in a while, I'll get, it's like some weird talk radio show angry about everything. Yeah, they're supposed to work on a sequel to K-pop Demon Hunters, and then I think a spin-off series, and then Netflix is going to go crazy with their Stranger Things spin-offs, which I don't care. It's like, as long as it's not like a 12-year break in between episodes. Listen to a radio station, listen to K-pop. What? Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? W blah, 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 where you can find all your beloved K-pop favorites. Wait, what? K-pop favorite? There should literally be a radio station, whose call numbers are K-pop. Like that, there's got to be one, and that would be, like, spot on. Right? Stretch. I think we did Stretch, right? Did we call Stretch? I think so. All that's on the radio is crap. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily crap. It's just I've heard it all before. I don't need to hear the Beatles or Bruce Springsteen or Lenny Kravitz or all these, things like that. I'm just like, oh, God, can we get something else? Oh, well, here's one of the more modern hits, Taylor Swift. Oh, God. I don't know what's worse, having a dentist hit a nerve or listening to Taylor Swift. I know, I feel like no, I'll take the nerve damage, like, in all honesty. There is something, all right, for my personal taste, I don't know what it is about Taylor Swift that it does not connect to me on any level whatsoever. And I'll be the first to say, yay, they write their own songs, so that's cool. They don't have a team of writers, which is annoying to me sometimes. But my God, none of them land, and I'm like, oh, wow, that's good. I'm just, yeah, that's usually my reaction. Sound alerts used. Boop. Oh, wow, it was right there, dead center of my screen. Nice. All right, did that help me? Oh, man, I'm one away. I'm one bingo away. Let's see. Thank you. What's up? Mary Grace, hi. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. She just needed to have a new breakup to make an album. Yeah, but she shouldn't have a long line of male fodder behind her just to generate an album. You have one good, bad relationship, you got enough material for a lifetime. Yeah. Card battle. We already did card battle. Dude, Will, how you doing? All right, we survived a dentist, we survived a doctor's appointment, and we survived food shopping, but just barely. Bert, I don't know, that's about it. Yeah, they started churning out all the Easter stuff. We got Easter stuff in the store. Cadbury eggs are stupid expensive now. Why? Here's the weird thing. Here's the problem, guys. Y'all got to learn how to do math, okay? Because, you know, Cadbury eggs, the little Cadbury cream eggs, everybody likes them around Easter. All right. They had like a 4-pack, right? A 4-pack for like $6. 4-pack. And I'm like, my dude. Meanwhile, they're open loose in a little thing where you can buy them individually.
PG is a survivor. Really, what did you do? Went grocery shopping.
Yeah. Oh, you have no idea. The old people in the shopping carts, man. Dude, my ankles are sore. They kept bumping in. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's all right. It'll just be a fractured whatever. It's okay. No, but yo. Individual. Thank you. The individual Cadbury eggs, they were 99 cents. Doesn't take a mathematician to realize, you can get 4 for $4 instead of getting a 4-pack for $6. What are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Always shop around. I don't know. Cadbury eggs are so tiny now. Yeah, I feel like they look a little smaller. But I'm not sure because we didn't buy them. We always wait for them to go on sale like after Easter. They're like, yeah, we're going to drop 50%. Yeah. I got to tell you, the best place to get after whatever sales, like after holiday candy sales, is usually like CVS, the pharmacy place. For some reason, that day or the next day, it's like 50% off everything. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then it's like 2 days later, it's like 75% off. It's crazy. We got all those weird little Dunkin' Donut chocolates. They're all right. But it was like $2 for a box instead of $9. And I'm like, yeah, let's go. $1 each for Cadbury egg? Yeah. $1.99. It's ridiculous. What am I going to do with that? Have coffee? Yeah. Boop. Let's get some coffee. It's not bad. Sorry.
Do you really think you should be having more caffeine?
Do you really think you should be asking me if I should have more caffeine?
Everyone's blocking
Speaking
it,
of
so I think I'm
chocolate,
okay.
I had an Easter Hershey eggs. It was god-awful. It didn't taste anything like chocolate.
What do you mean it didn't taste like chocolate? Really? Yeah, I'll get to it. I got to wait for it to flip. I don't even know what's behind me. Yeah, I mean, it was slightly spicy. I'll call it. It'll help somebody out. Where is it? It's number one. Boop. I don't think that helped me, though. Let me check the card. I want to be first winner. Oh, God. That didn't even help. I didn't even have that on my card? That's like an essential. All right. Internet can be poopy sometimes. Thank you. The last time I had Hershey's chocolate, I didn't care for it. And that was like Halloween. And I'm like, brr, brr, brr. I did not like it. I don't know what they did to their chocolate. Doesn't even constitute chocolate in the UK. But, UK's got their own set of problems. I ain't certainly moving to UK for better chocolate right now. All right? Wait till they fix it up. $1 each for Cadbury egg. Yeah, I know. Okay.
Internet is poopy
There it is.
sometimes. But sometimes there are cats, and that makes it better. Internet is poopy sometimes.
Boop.
But then sometimes there's puppies, and that makes it better. Throw a puppy at it.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Icarus. Oh, man. Which one was cute? Hey, there you go. Nice. Thank you. Russ, borrow checking. It's strict, needs to keep track of AI. Can't keep track of it. Some AI's got persistent memory. Usually most of them do. That's weird. It can't keep track of that? What the hell? What kind of dumb AI is stupid? Was that the tail? All right, that was the tail. I was like, what is that moving back there? Over 75 people. All right. Hey, 75 people. Hi. Thanks for being here because that helped somebody on bingo. I don't know if it's me, but somebody. I know if it's me, but it's somebody. Let's find out. 70. Hey, Trillin' one. Nice. See, I told you to help somebody. Not me, though. All right, we're going to get a wheel spin. We're going to get a wheel spin. All right, let me go. I might as well just call easy mode because I'm going to have to get into it. Essay mode. Boop, boop. All right, got that. Got it. What else? So, and a card battle. Card battle. Icarus, you got a roll equal to or greater than 15. Okay. Very hippie. Six. Card battle. 6. Conspiracy. All right. Yeah, you tried. All right, let's get the thing going here. All right, we got to do the whole wheel spin, and that's a whole process of me having to do work. All right, so let's get this going. Get the wheel spin. I got to do. Let's see. I got a thing. All right. How come it's not showing me? There it is. All right, for those who don't know, first person who wins bingo. First person who wins bingo gets a spin on wheel prizes. Wheel prizes consist of all sorts of weird, fun digital goodies that you get from the It Shop. If you actually, want to look at it, it's the exclamation. Whatever. Let's just do it. Trillin'. Rip. Go. Got a wheel spin. We got a wheel spin. It's really good. There's the pun. There you go.
What's the deal? Let's spin the wheel. 'Cause you won bingo. Let's go.
All right.
Spin that freaking wheel.
All right, spinning the wheel. It is spinning. What do we got here? It's landing on something. Legacy album. It's a whole album of both angry and sad music. So that'll round out your weekend pretty well. If it's something you already have, feel free to pass it along to somebody who may not have it. Boom. Let's go. Shibba-dow. All right, let me find that. Where is it? 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 Come on, alphabet. There you go. Download keys. Boop. Create download key. And boop. There you go. All right. Whispered you the key. Now I get the close tabs. Closing the tabs. Boop. All right. Nice. All is right with the world. Bingo has been won. Gifts have been distributed. Prizes received. Coffee drank. It is a good day. All right, where did I leave off? Because I missed a bunch of chat. Oh, man. No, I'm just trying to alt-tab back to where... there we go. Hey, I just got another card. Thank you. What's up? Borrowing checking is basically means keeping parts of the code of the accessor to other parts if you shouldn't. You need to truly understand the right functional cross code. That leaves me out of it. I don't truly understand nothing. They won bingo. That I understand. But do I truly? I don't know. What's up? Hey, Mama Fairy Goddess. Hi. How's it going? Hope you're doing well on this Sunday. Lazy Sunday. Best kind of Sunday. Go.
Yay, more music to enjoy at work.
Hey. I don't know how much you're going to enjoy it. Might make you think. Let's see. Thank you. Good morning. What's up? At 4:30? 4:30 in Australia. Why so early? Why so early? Also, why does everything in Australia want to kill you? It's the most deadly place on the planet. There's our check for today.
Make breakfast spooky. Spooky talk from toaster. Spooky eat me toast. Yum yum yum. Human hand.
Hey, human hand. Thank you. Borrow check-in makes Rust an AI-proof language. Yeah, right now, but trust me, it'll evolve. It will evolve. There's no way AI doesn't understand that in the future. You know, it's going to be crazy. It will literally be able to remember everything you ever tell it ever and pull from all that information. It'll be able to look at code and look at all the little interactive things and stuff and node coding and non-node coding. It'll know everything. Everything. All right, there you go. Is there really kangaroos there in Australia? Yes, there's kangaroos in Australia and koalas. Hey, did anybody? Is there ever been footage of a koala getting into a fight with a kangaroo? I know I'm the dumb American that answers dumb questions about other countries because I don't know. I'm fine with that because I've never seen it, but I've never looked it up. But it came to my head. Yeah, I'm just like, I wonder if that ever happened. No, koalas are vicious too. Everyone's like, oh look here, they're like, ha, you know, they're crazy. What? Yes. No, kangaroos aren't like a magical creature that you said. They're not like Pokemon or some made-up thing. It's kangaroo, you know? Who's that Pokemon? No, that's an actual kangaroo. No, it's a Pokemon. I'll start learning code in the NIM language, what Good Galaxy engine was written in. Oh, there you go. Something to do in your free time. Bop, 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 bop. Where to leave off? Got tag team. Beep, beep. Yeah, it now has unlimited memory. Oh, it has it now. There you go. And other news, what solid states hard drives are worth their weight in gold. Yeah. There was, that even happened in Japan when I was watching the 4 a.m. laundry guy in Japan and was going through all the like thrift stores and stuff. They had 32 gigs of, DDR5 RAM. It was $2,000 for 32 gigs of RAM. And I'm like, what? 32 gigs of RAM? My God. 32. Not 64, not 128. 32. Yeah. RAM prices are stupid. We don't need that much AI. I know, but everyone's using it. So it's like, good. And you know what's a weird thing is now that we're doomed. Just that's it. No kangaroos or koala fights with each other. Really? Huh. I figured that would be a kind of a thing that would happen. That'd be a good little comic strip, though. Yeah, $2,000 apparently. I had time to shop on Temu. Yeah, do you really want RAM from Temu? You know, they get like this weird little stick that was in somebody's NES. Yeah, it's got 8K of RAM. Wait, what? Everyone's using it for quote unquote art or memes to get internet. What? Pinky's points? Yeah, it is kind of weird. I mean, dude, you could do a lot of fun stuff with AI, but I feel like we should be focusing it on the important things. But at this point, here's how like new tech usually works. Everyone puts it in everything, and then everyone starts to, just see it for what it is. People use it less and less, and then it just kind of fades into the background of everyday life, and then it kind of gets refocused on important things. Because right now, all the resources are going towards making, let's say, bouncy videos that don't need extra bounce to them. Also, weird musical parodies about current events. I don't know. I like AI music, but shouldn't we be focusing on the Kansas?
Putting out their own PC console is perfect timing with home-built gaming PC now going to cost a half down payment because of AI.
Exactly. Nah, man, I'm looking forward to that. No, because here's the thing. Then whatever computer stuff I got lying around, I'm just going to hobble together to keep up the streaming thing. And if I ever, God forbid, have to play a game on Twitch, I'll just, I don't know how much those things are going to be when they come out, though. You know what? Screw it. I'll use my old Xbox. Oh, no, sorry, I can't because I don't have Xbox Live anymore because it's overpriced garbage. What the hell? Oh, you can pay for core, bro. Flip your core. Right? And you poke you in the belly button. Hate it. That's the weird thing. Now it's a glorified 4K player with apps. I'm like, what the hell am I doing with this? Evie, hi. What's up? Problem is Valve PC isn't coming out soon. It'll be pushed back. Yeah, it's going to be pushed back. I don't know about how the RAM prices are going to affect it, but I don't expect it to be like $600. Dude, even the Steam Deck is out. Like, they're out of stock on that. Like, what the hell, man? One Russian guy bought RAM blanks and bought some RAM memory cells from China inside of their own RAM. Oh my, is that how we're living now? You really got to, what? You're getting blank memory cells and then getting RAM from China and soldering it together? Not everybody's got their own little factory of RAM soldering abilities. You know, this is ridiculous. Yeah, my Xbox is glorified 4K player with apps. Yeah, that's all I use it for. Exactly. It's like I don't even use streaming services. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put in a Blu-ray of Spaceballs. You know, this is what I use it for. What the hell? Well, yeah. People should be happy because they don't know prices based on the overpriced RAM. Oh, okay. There you go. I would rather them wait and put it out and have it be, you know, affordable for everybody. But yo, it's like, dude, it's just getting ridiculous. I know, I really feel like this is going to be, if you invested in gaming companies, I don't think this is going to be your year. If you invested in Nvidia, then you're probably okay. But, like, gaming companies are going to sell less because not everyone's got the hardware to run, like, the top-of-the-line new games. New consoles have already been pushed back. Xbox might as well just fold up shop because they've just been, they got rid of Phil Spencer and then the other one that was going to kind of be hanging around, and they put somebody who's got a background in AI to be in charge of Xbox. Oh my God. You know, now we're all just glad. We're glad we got a Switch now because, like, I don't even have a Switch 2. I don't even know. Did those go up in price? I don't know. I'm very anti-Nintendo until they leave Pal World alone. No new games. Well, I mean, I don't know if anyone's going to be able to buy them, really. Because, one, it's like not everyone's got top-of-the-line hardware. And they keep pushing out all these, like, let's make the best, greatest, you know, specs. I mean, dude, you couldn't even do that with, what was it? It was Indiana Jones that Don was playing that was all janked up until they patched it, like, 2 months later. There was something else. Now we're all going to be stuck with streaming services for gaming. You know, like Luna. Ugh. And you know what? That's going to keep going up in price, too, because now it's going to be like, well, you know, we still got to use RAM for all these data servers that we have for you streaming the games. Before you know it, you're going to be subscribing to gaming at like $20, $30, $40 a month. Yeah, come on, dude. That's when you just give up on gaming and become a retro dude, you know? Forget it, dude. Retro, man. Let's retro. I'm going to play Contra, you know? Up, up, down, down, left, right. I need to get a Switch too, for the sake of Pokemon. Play Pal World instead, bro. What? Depresso's my main. That is the best non-Pokemon I've ever seen in my life. Depresso? Dude, look him up. He's awesome. Let's get some coffee. All right, I had water. I'm going to have coffee now. Okay, we survived. There you go. They're trying to build a bunch of AI data centers in Pennsylvania, and Pennsylvania is down with it, but the people in the state are not. Yeah. That's the whole thing. Everyone wants to build data centers everywhere. I don't even know. Like, I usually keep up with a lot of stuff. Here's the thing. I keep up with a lot of stuff. I don't talk about a lot of news stuff, but I keep up with it. I try to be as well informed as possible. Even with data centers, stuff like that, the spread of AI, this happening, politics, and all that other garbage. I keep myself well informed, and even I am like, what the hell is even happening? What, everything is going crazy, and I'm like, holy crap. Oh, also, no, on a side note, everyone worried about, World War III. No, don't worry about that. Like, every 10 years we have an issue with what goes on in the Middle East? Like, literally every 10 years. Almost like clockwork. I don't know. So this is like par for the course, unfortunately. Golf term, yeah. I don't even know what it means in actual applying to golf, but I know in other non-golf terms, it's like, yeah, usual. GOG. Oh, GOG. Yeah, there you go. I got to get those Elvira games. They're on sale. There's 2 old-timey Elvira games. They're like little dungeon crawlers and stuff. And I'm like, they're on sale. I don't know if they're still on sale. But they don't go cheap. $7.99, you get 2 of them. Why are we going there this time? I don't know. Apparently, oppressive regime, et cetera, et cetera. Though, supposedly they did basically off 30,000 of their own people. That's not a good sign. I'm not a big fan of countries that do that. Yeah, Elvira has games. They're ye olden times, though. Probably before most of us were born. Let's go. Evil! Hi! How's it going? Evil's here. I know it's eval, but I had to say evil. Eval? Snagged those a few years ago. Halloween sale. Nice. There you go. Yeah, I got to try them. I know. Well, at least I know they'll work on GOG. They're not on Steam, though. Yeah. It's a play on words. So both work. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Awesome. Var has to be one of the nicest people I've ever met at a convention. I never get to meet anybody at a convention because I don't go there. I would, but then it's like people. It's very people-y in conventions, Plus, I got to wait online. People got to say hi. People want to shake hands. People breathing, I could probably do an interactive one-on-one kind of thing, Like, we'll do a Zoom meeting with Elvira. That'd be kind of cool. Like, hey, Elvira, how's it going? You're cool. Thanks for making stuff. Yeah. I keep saying this. They really need to make an Elvira animated series. Netflix, what the hell are you doing? Somebody call Cassandra Peterson and be like, yo, you want to do voice work for Elvira kind of thing? Come on, they can write it. They can make it, a mature kind of cartoon. You can push all the boundaries you want because you know what? It's not going to be on network TV because who cares about that? Right? Let's go. Need to get you a bot for the cons. That's what I want. I want a little South Park little AI bot that floats around. Just put your face on an iPad. Have Steve go. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, VTubers do that. They go around, do that fun stuff. It'll be cool. I would do that. I could be like, hey, what's up, bro? What's up? How's it going? Like Stripperella, but Elvira and more awesome. Yeah, there you go. Why not? You can do all sorts of dark, spooky stuff. Even if they did like 4 episodes, it'd be cool. She was 2 Scooby-Doo movies. Yeah, that's all I mean. That's what I'm saying. It could work. It could work. Let's go. May as well, if she still got the voice, getting is good. Still good. Yeah. It is weird. Like, hey, don't blow up the manga store. All right, you do what you do. You look for your stuff. I'm going to go. What? I guess he didn't like the Western manga section. He's like, Western manga? That doesn't belong in here. Oh, good. Thank you. Never saw Stripperella. Yeah, that was, what's her face? Pamela Anderson or something did a voice work for that. Stan Lee was quote unquote inspired by her. Well, I only think one part of him was inspired by her, but I guess that's enough to make a whole series. It was underrated? Oh, you mean Cassandra Peterson? Yeah, no, Cassandra Peterson, even though she's not, she doesn't, one is what's awesome is there isn't that overexposure thing, with the Elvira character. It's like she appears during Halloween and then just kind of, then comes back and you're like, all right, cool, it's Elvira. And dude, it's been going on like that for 30 years? Stripperella was on Tubi? Oh, there you go. Both Stripperella and Elvira. I never saw Stripperella because I wasn't on my radar. It's my writing party out there. Look, it goes somewhere. It does something. Dun, 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 dun. Good luck convincing Netflix to try good ideas. Yeah, Netflix is getting a little. I don't care about it. Just give me my Wednesday season 3, and we'll just call it a day. That's the next time I'll subscribe. Yeah. Nintendo systems or hand-me-downs, weed, I hacked and hand-me-down DSi, just cracked on GBA, get it last Christmas. All right, cool. What? There you go. Play all the old games now. Well, here's the other thing. If you're a gamer, going back to the AI stuff, not AI stuff. Well, no, AI stuff causing all the RAM prices to go up. If you're a gamer, you know damn well you got a backlog like you wouldn't believe. I got backlog games from the original Xbox. I'm like, you know what? I got to play Jet Set Radio Future. Hey, yeah, right? Well, yeah, ridiculous. Dude, I got tons of games from the 360 to PS3, PS4, regular Xbox One, not to mention all the PC crap, Dude, I probably got a library of how many games? Who knows? It's gross. Happy March 1st, March 1st, Beplet High. Let's go. So I don't know. Now's the time to just, start going backwards until RAM prices go down. Then you can catch up on all the other stuff and the new stuff now that you probably may not have a rig to actually be able to play. You know what? That'll be cheaper when you get a new one, when it's affordable. Nice. Is that background your entire backlog? It's starting to look that way. I got to catch up on a lot of manga. I got to play a lot of games, Next for the size of this moment, where I throw everything against the wall and see what sticks. Sort of running out. Yeah. I know, they keep making stuff that just generally doesn't work. Ads. All right, we're going to have an ad roll. Boo. See, remakes, Sacramento Run, Ultraman Rising, Godzilla Singular Point, Netflix Japan. Oh, there you go. Get a VPN. Change your VPN, bro. Speaking of what? The Steam Machine, I'm not quite sure if it's going to have enough power. But the thing is, it's not going to be bogged down by Windows because it's Linux-based. So it's going to free up a lot of processing. So that's always a good thing. So it'll probably run pretty smooth. Didn't they say Resident Evil Requiem actually runs on the Steam Deck, which is insane to me? 358 games to play. 1,728 games to even decide on. Oh, God. But then you go through your Steam library and it ends up being like Netflix where you keep looking at stuff, but you never choose anything. By the time you're done browsing, you're just added more stuff to the watch list that you're never going to play. Is Linux good or bad? I haven't delved into it a lot. People who have, they swear by it. I think it kind of depends on what you want to do, but it is lightweight by comparison to other OS systems. So, yeah, we dabbled with it on an older computer, and I'm like, well, it works. I wasn't terribly impressed, but I wasn't aghast at how terrible it was. So, yeah. I know if you don't know anything about it, look up and, it actually might be a thing. You could just put it on a flash drive and just boot up a computer with it, literally from the flash drive. And, it works. It does its thing. GOG and Steam sales happen. I'm still sitting in more games. Yeah. Plus anything under $1 and GOG goes in the cart. That's the problem. All these under $1 things. It's like, bro, it's under $1. Add the cart. And you're just like, throw in the cart, throw it in the cart. Before you know it, you got 12 games there and you're spending $11.89. It's ridiculous. Dr. Meany would get revived. Unfortunately, basically got buried in concrete when Warner Brothers bought Midway. Oh, God. Warner Brothers. Hey, but now Paramount's going to buy Warner Brothers, so, maybe that'll be the first priority. Yeah, just like I thought when, Xbox got Activision, the first thing they'd put out is a new Skylanders game. Nope. I'd be impressed if they did that. Be like, we're bringing back Skylanders, and we got this new Portal, and you use all your old toys and stuff. That would be cool, man. The Toys to Life thing was cool. I liked it, and then they just said no. Yeah. What? It was impressive enough for Nintendo to basically say, yeah, let's do that with the Amiibos, But, I don't know, people still buy Amiibos. My favorite, comic control deleted his character, swears by it. I'll be back after the ads. All right. I've had sales of spending $200 and saved $6, right? Skydance owns Paramount, and now they own Warner Brothers. Hey, what's going to happen to Batman? Batman. What's going to happen to Batman? Because Warner Brothers owns DC, right? Spyro's more likely to come back than Skylanders. Yeah, true. That was weird that they just threw Spyro into Skylanders. They're just like, yeah, we'll throw him in there. That was like ridiculous, right? Coffee. Oh, we had fun cookies this morning. Oh, man, we got these weird little tahini sesame cookies that were given to us by someone. I'm never going to get to this coffee. Well, I don't know. I don't even know anymore. I don't know what anybody wants. All right, just can I get my coffee? Come on. All right, dude, you're on guard duty right now. He's intimidating. It'll work. Nothing bouncy will show up with him there. Not bouncy. Also not bouncy. See? Worked. Nice. It's not fun when you don't jump. I'm tired of jumping. Hurts my back. Disney Infinity was amazing. It's stuck. It got canceled. Disney Infinity 4 looked really promising. The cancellation is the most disappointing. Yeah, dude, the Disney Infinity thing, that was cool too. Of course, I got all like the Nightmare Before Christmas. I was like, oh, Nightmare Before Christmas, let me get this. Yeah, you know. And then I started finding them real cheap, and I'm like, oh, God, I'm going to stop supporting this. I have over 3,200 games in my Steam library, but I just can't put Starfield, Baldur's Gate down. Well, both of those are good games. You know, my Steam library, unfortunately, is mostly software because I'm a workaholic. You know how many God, I did this too, where I was like, oh, you know, this game making software or game engine is on sale. I'm like, all right, yeah, let me get that. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to make a game. And then it's like, I'm like, all right, which one am I working with? And I got like 12 of them in there. Same thing with visual novel software. I'm like, oh, look, I got all the, just which one am I going to work with? Like, it's insane to me. No, we got another one too that works with video. Technically, I could put all the, hey, you know, all the Foamy episodes. You could literally make an interactive video store with all your videos. You could do that. It'll take quite a bit of time, but it'll be fun. You could do that. We could do that. Yeah. I don't know. Does anybody want that on Steam? I'd submit it to Steam and it'd be like, this isn't even a game. It's like going through your old work. I'm like, yeah, but it's cool, right? Denied. I'm like, what do you mean? I've seen what's on Steam. Got some Disney Infinity models, 3 Marvel, 2 Star Wars. We found a bunch of them at what was a thrift store? We found Black Widow, and I think it was Captain America, and then that frozen, annoying lady. And then, what was the other one? A couple of those little puck ones. You know, the little ones they put on there. Not the actual figures. A couple other ones. Forget what it was. Apparently they made like 4 million Hulk figures, thinking the Marvel stuff was going to sell, but the joke always was Disney Infinity without Disney stuff. Yeah. What's Pauline wearing? What? Sexy school uniform. No, that's just I don't know. Sunday outfit. We went to the anime store. She wanted to fit in. It's easy to do when you're like 8 feet tall, right? Get stuff off the top shelf. I want to see an adult-oriented, limited-run Dr. Muto cartoon, the same art style as Invader Zim. That could happen. I know. Where are all these other Dr. Muto fans? Find them. There you go. With a working tail. I don't know where the tail goes, but I'm not going to ask. Let's see. Usually when there's a Steam sale, I limit myself to like $50. I'm like, all right, man, no more than $50. But then it ends up just being software. I'm like, all right, cool, more stuff I can work on. Okay. There you go. Anime schoolgirl kitty outfit. Yeah, we usually use this for only anime conventions, but Then people are like, can I take a picture? But then they all get on the ground. I'm just like, yeah, no, you got to do it at eye level. Toast is on the way to what? The toast. What would happen if we put water on them? Fun little quirky game. I like weird, fun, quirky games. There needs to be more fun, quirky games. Yeah. Actually, there's plenty of like indie ones that are stupid quirky. That's the problem where we're at right now. But this is good if you're an indie game developer, is because with all the prices and consoles being delayed and stuff, bro, you know, a lot of indie devs don't work with high-end specs. They're not like, oh, we got to have the biggest and greatest. They're like, you know what, we're going to make something that looks like it came from the PS1. And I'm like, yes, I can run that. You know, that's kind of cool. Card battle. So indies will once again succeed where AAAs have failed. It's AAA stuff. All right. DJC, you got to roll. Equal to or greater than. Boom. 7. Come on, that's the lowest card we have today. Got to do 7. 16. Yay. Boom. Nice. All right. Pick a number. Any number. DJC. Nice. There you go. No, I'm glad somebody won because, like, freaking last thing, nobody won. It was absolutely ridiculous. Let's see. Number 46. Shibadow. Shubadow. All right. There we go. Boom. Cowling it. All right. It has been called. Let me check my card. What do I got? Come on. I got the letter P. I literally have the letter P. With one dot missing. Really? One dot that would connect like 3 different ways. This is ridiculous. God. All right, dude. A lot of people win. Nice. Glass Joe of Card Battle. Yeah, unless you get the fancy one. Those are up there. And the toast. The toast is like a 2. Toast is like 2 or 3. I forget. But, oh, wheel spin happened. Oh, man, dude, I forgot. That's even on a card. Where is it? There you go. Boop. Nice. Another non-connecting dot. That's unbelievable. All right, whatever. I know why I get a little obsessed about it. If you can't beat toast, bruh. Dude, like, dude, people have rolled the 1. You imagine? Be like, all right, 2, I got this 1. That'd be ridiculous. The dyslexia strike. No, but it's early on. We're only an hour, 12 minutes in. It could happen at any moment. Has anyone battled Toast yet? A bit ago. He like randomly shows up. What was it, like, I want to say 7 months ago at least. Something ridiculous. Oh, that was the other thing we did. Oh, my God. Dude, we did a bunch of back-end work. All right, this would make anybody's mind explode. Because we do a lot of music, and we're trying to catch up on the 20-something years of lyrical stuff that we have here. Bro, we put videos together, and granted, they're not complex, but we put videos together for literally, I forget how many albums, but we're almost there. We're almost there where we'd have a video version of every flippin' song. We spent like 15 hours yesterday doing it. Like just literally deadlocked on a computer, just doing it. Move things over. Okay. I know it's very boring back-end work, but we got to get it done. All right? Got to get it done. It's muy importante. All right? No, touch was shown but 2-3 weeks ago. Was it? All right, I'll take your word for it. Sometimes I zone out. I see the toast all the time. He's right there. Yeah, staring. Yeah. Really? It was 2-3 weeks ago? All right. Take your word for it. Hey, subscribe. Thank you. 21 moons. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate toast blown to toast because someone got an 18 against 2. God, why don't I remember that? I was probably staring at my own card. I'm like, oh, let's see if that works. 19 wheel spin habit. Got that where? Got that rid of. Gonna be toast. Lexi strike. Got that rid of. What do you mean you don't remember? It happened like 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago? What were we doing 3 weeks ago? I don't know. See? Hey, I'll remember work-related stuff. Anything else that's like, you know, superfluous, I'm like, my brain is just like, nope. I need new card battles. If one toast card looks the same as the other toast card because they're both the same card. Toasty regenerated. Yeah, there you go. Regenerated toast. Shwa. Let me go to easy mode. Boom. I already called that, though. That's why I get to rest my dumb old wrist. It's like, hey, man. Hey, why are you hurting? I don't know. Carpal tunnel much? Yep, a little bit. We laugh now, but Toast would transform into Powder Toast Man. Whatever happened to Powder Toast Man? They didn't get their own spin-off series. I feel like if Ren and Stimpy came out now and was as popular as it was back in the day, it would have like a dozen spin-offs. Like if it was on Netflix, like, oh, we're going to have this title. We're going to have the Log series. It's Log. It's Log. Oh, God. Everybody does that now. Like one thing gets hot and there's just like, we're going to do a zillion spin-offs. None of them will be relevant or connected, but name only. Yeah, you know that one character? Yeah, this guy would be. Yeah. YouTuber, what Joel created, successfully built an untoaster. Why would you need an untoaster? The best part about bread is toasting it. Why would I not want it toasted? What'd they do? Just scrape all the toast off of it? And there's the inside, not cooked. New Ren and Stimpy would be severely censored. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, because remember when I had the, what was it, Ren and Stimpy, like, party cartoon or whatever? That pushed a lot of boundaries, and it was kind of like, yeah, it's like going over the point of being gross just because they feel like they can, because it's like, oh, direct to video. And I'm like, nah, you got to rein this in a little bit, because then it makes it more fun. If everything's just there on a table, then it's not as fun. That's the problem. X-rated version for Ren and Stimpy was not needed. Yeah, exactly.
In name only for an adaptation is a mixed phrase for me. On the one hand, How to Train Your Dragon is in name only compared to how the book played out, as a secret of them. But on the other, Maleficent.
Maleficent. Yeah, I mean, it kind of depends on who's handling it, you know? Like, you know, Snow White. Thanks, Disney. Scrapes off the brown part and rehydrates the toast. So, yeah, basically soggy former toast. Lizard. Beat the crap out of that toast. Thank you, practice. 73 moons. 73 moons. Putting up with our nonsense. Thank you. Yeah. What's up? Toast and mortar soup. I wouldn't want to rehydrate toast. I like toast. You know, toast is very good because it's like, here's the thing. You know, you can make toast, right? And if you don't get to the toast, why rehydrate it? Because then you can make croutons. And you know what else you can do? You can also make stuffing. Stuffing, croutons. You can do all sorts of weird, crazy crap. Toast is a very versatile thing. Versatility. Versatile. You're going to change the source material so much, you might as well put Blade Runner and change the title. Yeah, that's the thing. When they do change it that much, where it's like, oh, it's Blade Runner. And it's like, yeah, but this takes place in a circus. And the robots are basically like Five Nights at Freddy's. And yeah, they want to become more human, but not. It's not really working. You made it into a horror movie. Bizarre. And no matter what. Steaming is just enough to give the texture of regular bread. I feel like that's a lot of work. Just get another piece of bread. That would be my comment. And this is why I don't comment on YouTube. Like, look, I made a D toaster. Bro, just get another piece of bread. Just get another piece. Like, seems like a lot of work. If you want to see how versatile toast truly is, there is a YouTube channel called Rolled for Sandwich. Really? God, there's a YouTube channel for everything, isn't there? I feel like we're doing too much work. We're putting too much effort into everything for YouTube. Oh my God. I know we're gonna have to change our entire existence. That's what we'll do one day, but not today. Boom, because we got days. We got days. We got to figure out what day it is, chat. All right, we got Heroes Day in Paraguay. There you go. It rhymes. Heroes Day.
Hype
Paraguay.
train. Hype train.
Hype train. Well, it says incoming. It's not here yet. It could be here, but that means I got to change the thing here. Because that's important. I know. You want something? I don't even know what's here. Do we have anything that's slightly bouncy, but not too bouncy? I don't even know anymore. Again, I was supposed to, change these numerically, and I didn't even do it. I didn't even do it. The alert's got to be changed manually. It's absolutely stupid. It's stupid-iculous. Yeah, I don't know what any of these are. Whatever. Heroes was a cool TV show. Oh, now it's a hype train. Oh, there you go.
It's a freaking hype train. Let's go. It's a freaking hype train.
It's a freaking hype train.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hype train bounce.
There you go. Thank you, Outcast from Xbox. I think we're all outcasts from Xbox right now. Make Game Pass cheaper. Thank you. All right, it's Patriots Day in Mongolia. Mongolia got
That
Patriots.
is definitely some Begley jiggle there.
Yeah, Begley. Begley's programming all the alerts. But that's what we go to. We got to fire them. Hey, Chris.
Hype train bits for Pumpkin Guy.
Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Hype train ticket bits on Patriots Day in Mongolia. Nice. Thank you. Oh, all right. There's the dyslexia. I thought it said Zoe Discrimination Day. I'm like, poor Zoe. All right, Zero Discrimination Day. It's not Zoe. Zoe's safer today. let me call it. It's Zoe Discrimination Day. Damn it, Zoe. God. There it is. Hey, that's, oh my God, that's what I actually needed. Hey, I'm a winner. Ah, nice. Great, everyone was waiting for me to just dare. All right, so it's Zoe Discrimination Day. Oh, that's kind of funny. Independence Movement Day. Yeah, it's important to stay ambulatory. St. David's Day. What else, St. David? Is it the same one that makes David's cookies? I gotta look that up. Self-Injury Awareness Day. Are they encouraging it, or do they just be aware of like where you're getting your bruises? Which happens a lot. Like we'll get a black and blue, and we're like, how did this happen? I should probably be aware. Oh God, it's the first. That means there's going to be so many days, chat. This whole hype train is just going to be days. Ugh. All right, so be aware if you're injuring yourself. Martyrsor Day. Don't know what it is. Independence Day in Bosnia and Herzegovina. World Compliment Day. You look nice, chat. Let's see. Plan a solo vacation day. Thanks for the follow. Plan a solo vacation day, bro. There you go. I didn't even know you could do that. You know? Why not? It's Baba Marta in Bulgaria. It's Yap Day. Yap, yap, yap. That's where everyone in Micronesia gets very talky. Day of the Balearic Islands. All right. Don't know it. I didn't even know there was a thing. National Pig Day. All right. All right, I like bacon. Women's History Month. There you go. The whole month. National Dadgum That's Good Day. That's not even a real thing, and I feel like they're stretching for days because that just sounds stupid. What the hell? National Peanut Butter Lovers Day. I do like peanut butter. National Fruit Compote Day. Isn't that like Truman Capote? Yeah, the actor, right? I don't know. I don't want to call him out like that. But National Horse Protection Day. Oh, horse armor. Buy your horse armor now. Buy your horse armor. It's National Horse Protection Day. Let's see. Finishers Medal Day. All right, what are we at the hype train? I got distracted by all the days. Oh, not I was going to say finishers? All right. Got a minute and 40. Level 2. Boom. Remembrance Day. I don't remember that. March Bank Holiday. Guitar. All right. Republic Day. Peace Corps Week. National Invest in Veterans Week. There you go. Invest in a veteran. Will Eisner Week. National Cheerleading Week. Maybe we'll break out a costume. National Professional Pet Sitters Week. Don't sit on your pet. World Orphan Week. Be aware of orphans. National Consumer Protection Week. Protect the consumers. Hey. Thank you, ADJ, 90 bits. Thank you. Bump. National Procrastination Week. I'll do it next week. National Groundwater Awareness Week. Oh, God, this is going to go on forever. National Dental Assistant Recognition Week. Yeah, after we went to the dentist, I recognize them. National School Social Work Week. What do we got? Newspaper and Education. Newspapers and Education Week? Newspapers. Yeah, make sure you're bringing a newspaper in your classroom so, the kids can read it. Read an ebook. Oh, this is a little contradictory. What are you trying to do? Put newspapers out of business? Oh, my God. Words Matter Week. That's why I use the harshest ones available.
It's a raid. Destroy the
Hey,
mall
we
with
got a
power
raid.
hugs
Fancy
and tricks.
schmancy. Thank you. Welcome, Raiders. With 10 seconds left on the hype train. There you go. Beautiful. Welcome, Raiders. Boop. There you go. Hope you're doing well. We're just going through the days. Welcome to this bizarre thing. What's up? Withered Wings, hi. Soya soy sauce, hi. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. And thank you, Fancy Schmancy. Hey, did we get my shout out in there? Did that shout out? All right, there you go. There's the shout out. You click on them. You see what they do. Hope you're doing well. What's it? Rukio. Hi, how's it going? Seeing who else popped in. What's up? My friend ran the song loop, and I got what Headless Horseman Mountain Wow back in the day. Headless Horseman. What? That was fun. Back in the fun WoW days. Pop. I know. Hope you're doing well. It's National, what did they say it was? Procrastination Week? Or is it Procrastination Awareness Week? I wasn't even paying attention. I got distracted. Where is it? National School Week? Procrastination? I'm not going to be able to find it again. It's Teen Tech Week. What? For I was a teenage robot. That's what I'm going with. What do we got? World Seagrass Week, National Barista Day. I do like coffee. Refired, not retired. Refired? Does that say refired? Fired. That's not an H. It says refired, not retired. I'm kind of confused by that. What does refired mean? World Seagrass Week. What is seagrass? All right, hype train's over. Everybody, thanks for being on the hype train. So, I don't know what's popping up.
It's a freaking hype.
We already did that. No, the other one. This one? There it is. It is. What? Seagrass is grass in the sea. Yep. Yeah, but what am I going to do with that? What am I going to do? Go into the ocean with a lawnmower and do some landscaping? That's ridiculous. It's terrible for the mower. Yap Day for people, what? Tick freely at, not get started at, what? I don't know what seagrass is. Now I got to go find out. What the hell, seagrass? National Wedding Planning Day. No, I gotta look at this because the word confuses. National Wedding Planning Week. Oh, here we go. International Ideas Month. It doesn't matter. China's just gonna steal them all. Namesake Day. Yeah. National Noodle Month. Hey, that's where you noodle around on a guitar. There you go. National Flour Month. Flour. So bake some bread. National Sauce Month. All right, break out your best sauce. We got to make some pasta. Beautiful. National Credit Education Monday. Blah, 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 blah. National Credit Education Month. I think we all know what credit does. It destroys our lives. National Frozen Food Month. Isn't that just every day? Because we can't afford fresh food. What do we got? National Celery Month. Celery. No. National Caffeine Awareness Month. Beautiful. Okay, I'm aware. I'm aware of caffeine. There you go. I'm drinking it right now. This is like my third cup of coffee today. Dude, it's only 1:30. I'm going to die. Okay. Let's see. National Caffeine Awareness Month. Thank you. National Peanut Month. Peanuts. I'm going to say the comic strip. National Umbrella Month. God, this goes on forever. Endometriosis Awareness Month. I don't even know what that is. National Kidney Month. I got kidneys. National Athletic Training Month. No, thank you. National Nutrition Month. What did I just say? National Hemophilia Awareness Month. I ain't got time to bleed. Return Borrowed Books Week. No, they're mine. And that's good. Caffeine is very important. No peanuts. Well, as long as you're not allergic to them. But let's find out what is this? St. David's Day. I don't know who St. David is. I know a bunch of different saints. What's this guy's a patron saint of? Let's see. St. David is the patron saint of Wales, who was born approximately 500 AD in Cardiffshire. He was a 6th century Welsh bishop known for being a teacher and for spreading asceticism among fellow Celtic Christians. Okay, what do they do? What do they? Observed March 1st, the day in which he died, and 9/5, feast day, traditional Welsh foods. So you have Welsh foods. Usually they make him a patron saint or something. What do they do? What do they do? It's asceticism. Asceticism. Whatever. Yeah, what's the monasteries? Monasteries. Believe that he died on the 1st of March in the year 500 at a ripe old age of 100 years. Although some sources say that he was only 89 years old. And, dude, even getting to 89 with modern technologies a feat, let alone back then. To canonize him as a saint, thanks in part to the miracle performed at the Synod of Brefi. According to legends, while St. David was preaching to a crowd at the Synod of Brefi, the land raised and formed a small hill. Upon this hill was built the village of... That feels like... So a hill just popped up out of nowhere and they built a village there? I feel like there's some geological instability there. Like maybe a volcano underneath. Hey, let's look at that new mound. That looks perfect for land. I don't know. Did they do a geological survey or something? Whatever. Facts about Dave. Dave's famous last words. As recorded by his followers, St. David's last words are, be joyful, keep the faith, and do the little things that you have heard and seen me do. I haven't seen any of those. The little things? Like you mean like literally build a town on a geologically unsound area? Okay, I got you. Leeks are an important part of St. David's Day. Oh, leeks. I was like, was there a prostate issue? Let's see. Weren't sure the significance of the daffodil. There's a lot going on here. Oh my God, this goes on forever. All right, well, hey, St. Dave's Day. Nice. I learned. Boop. All right, what's going on here? Yo, look at this one. She's just like, yeah, whatever, Pum'Kin. Like she doesn't even want to talk to me. I didn't even know this picture was here, but then it looks like she's kind of petting Pauline there. Who's good, Pauline? Okay, what is this? Refired, not retired. March 1st, the perfect day for people to, refired as in like health and stuff. This day is when people decide that they can continue to have a productive, fun, and active life well into their golden years. All right. I thought refired as in like not retired. I'm like, wait, no, you are retired. So you specifically go out and get a job and get fired? Because that's what I would do, honestly. I'm telling you, if I was a senior and I was living off the billions of dollars that I totally expect to get from Social Security, I'd just go look for a job and deliberately get fired. I'm gonna try a world record. My world record is 4 hours. So if I could do it in about 15 minutes, I'd be happy. Yeah. Just go in there, get hired, go through all the paperwork, and then just the manager shows up and like, hey, how's your first day going? I know you've only been 15 minutes, but you like it. Go to hell. And you just start swearing at the manager. We're like, you may not fit in here. Oh, what? You're ageist now? Okay, whatever. Let's go. All right, head pats for Pauline. All right, what the hell else is going on here? Oh, yeah, we already saw that. Teachers, nah, to hell with them. Hey, yo. Goodbye. Tesla-style giant touchscreen cars return to physical buttons. Bro, I've been saying this. Everyone gets pulled over for staring at their phone. Like, you know what? You know what's a good idea? Let's give them a big TV on their dashboard. Who the hell thought this was a good idea? Just give them knobs and buttons. Knobs and buttons. I love it. It's a tactile feel. You can fumble around. Keep your eyes on the road. Let's go. I'm happy about that. So apparently some car makers are starting to get rid of all the stupid gadgetry crap that's basically overpriced garbage that doesn't need to be in a car. And we're going back to buttons, which are easier to replace. And even a human could take off the dashboard and pop in a little button or knob that you need. All right? I like buttons. It is ridiculous. I don't know how long it's going to take for it to roll out, and I don't know who or what or how universal it's going to be, but holy crap.
Try turning it on and off again.
Exactly. Shouldn't have to do that with my car. I shouldn't have to do that with a car. I shouldn't have to bring it to like an Apple support center and be like, yeah, my car's acting up. Oh, well, you need a firmware update. Oh, we need this. We got to change the battery. And all that's going to cost you about $7,000. Like, what? Yeah, also your air conditioner touchscreen area is you got dead pixels there, so it's not censoring your finger. We're going to have to replace that, which means we have to replace the whole front of the car. So that's going to be 20 grand. Can you just put a button in there? God, it's ridiculous. Tactile feel buttons feels better than a flat slab of plastic. Yeah. Buttons will be way nicer on cold days, right? Yeah, because then you have to take your gloves off. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what anybody was thinking about having a big screen on there. Like, it made no sense to me where I was like, go.
Good day, sir dealer. I want to buy a car. By which I mean a motorized rubber-wheeled transportation tool which is not a computer on wheels. God, what a world that we have to be that explicit about what we want.
Right. And probably most dealerships that won't even have them. They'd be like, we're not sure what you're looking for. Give me something that was made before the year 2000, okay? I think they started, I'm not actually sure what year they started putting a lot of these screens into cars and got rid of knobs. But if I ever got to get a car, I'm going to try to get one that still has knobs and buttons, like an older used. Certified, not broken. All right. It's more 2010 minus 2008 and still analog. Nice. There you go. 2008. Beautiful. That's relatively recent. Yeah. Boop. Scientists made AI agents ruder, and they performed better at complex reasoning tasks. Okay? Maybe this is why the squirrel's like a genius. You know? The ruder you are, apparently, the better you can do your tasks. I mean, I try to explain that at every job I've had, but, hey, manager, boss dude, if that's even your real name. Yeah, I'm obnoxious because I can get my work done better, all right? It's just scientifically proven. Even the robots adapt to being obnoxious, all right? So go to hell. Let me get back to my crap, bro. Dude, that's kind of funny. Scientists made AI agents ruder, and they did better. Let's go. Look, you now have scientific evidence to be a jerk. It backs you.
I have an AI persona called Professor Mateys, and she's crass and condescending in order to be able to tell the user they're wrong without any yes-man syndrome. It works really well.
That's what we need. We need all AI to just stop sidestepping people's, well, basically not sidestepping their feelings. Because that would be good. Like, you ever hear like these stories of people who get a little bit too attached to AI, or they present a not so good idea and the robot's like, yeah, I think that's a great idea. You're very smart at, that kind of placating crap that they do to, validate people's ego. I want AI to be like, yo, this is the dumbest thing you've ever come up with. For all the garbage you type into this thing, this is absolutely the worst. I don't know where your mother is, but she should slap you in the face because you're so stupid. That's the kind of AI I want, That kind of thing. It doesn't got to be rude about everything. It's like, how do I make my own bagels? You'd be like, oh, okay, here, how's it go? I wouldn't want it to just come out and, hot, being like, oh, you don't know how to make a bagel? How do you even survive this long? Man, you're such an idiot. I don't want anything like that. But, when you put in a dumb question or scenario, like, hey, do you think I should do this really, really bad thing? And it's like, well, yeah, your reasons are very justified. You should act on those. And maybe that'll help put your mind at ease. No, none of that. Come on, AI. We need guidance, clearly, because most people are stupid out there. Stop placating idiots. Nah, no one wants to push over AI agents. Yeah, I need definitely someone to just be realistic. Me IRL. I think I put a bunch of these on. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, what do we got here? Me IRL. These are fun. I like these. What's something you didn't realize was going to consume so much of your time as an adult? Making food and eating that food, and then cleaning up all of that mess, and then planning what more food to buy because I've now eaten some of my food, and then going out to buy that food. And we went to the supermarket. This is a true thing, man. I'm telling you, nobody thinks about this when you're like a kid, right? Because, dinner's ready, that kind of thing. You just showed up and there was hot dogs. That was amazing. It was an amazing time. It was the one part of your life where you were literally treated like royalty. You did dumb crap and stuff like that, and everyone was concerned to make sure you were okay. Dinner was, look at it. It's Taco Tuesday. All right, cool. You have dinner and then you go back to playing video games. That is literally what everybody works 40 to 80 hours a week to try to get back to. It's like, man, I wish my significant other just had some hot dogs ready for me and then just let me play video games all weekend. That'd be real cool, right? When was the last time anybody here had that happen? Yeah. Food be quicker. Asimov wrote what entire genre of sci-fi that nobody talks about when it becomes reality. Yeah. Typical. Boop, 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 boop. See what? Now, Dr. Muto's sentiment AI says, no, give me I don't know, who would be really sarcastic for an AI? Give me a George Carlin AI. Am I the only one? Yo. So we all grew up thinking these chocolates were crazy expensive. I did. Yo, these Rocher things or whatever. Yo, every time I never look at these because I just assume that they're expensive. And the only time I've ever had them in my entire life was somebody like showed up and it was a gift. How much are these? Are these not expensive? Is this this is the thing? They look expensive. Yeah, but that's the whole thing. I guess we they are good. I don't know. I think I think the last time I had them, I was like 8 years old. Like 8 years old. I remember this chocolate. They still make them, and I still think they ship in the same kind of containers. But I haven't had them in a really long time. I know, but I think everybody just thought they were expensive, and I guess they're not. Next time we go to the supermarket, I want to look for the Ferrero Rocher there and see what they do. AI is really rude and sarcastic, constantly insulting me to clear quips. Good. See, that's what I need. What's the cool thing about like having like an AI? You can literally tell it how you want it to act. So you can give it a personality. My personality right now is like, I got to buy these chocolates and see if they're good. Well, check out to see if they're expensive. Also, why is Dubai chocolate so expensive? Like one bar was like $8. And I'm like, I'm not buying this. You can get the 1 pound version. I don't need a pound of this. I just want one. I would splurge on Lind chocolate. There you go. When the iced coffee starts tasting like it needs an almond croissant to go with it. Speaking of which. There are definitely times when I've had coffee, I'm like, you know what this be awesome with this coffee? Like a cookie. You know, a cookie or something. Some kind of baked good. Maybe a chocolate cupcake. I don't know what would complement this coffee. But exactly. I feel you, monkey. All right. Are you an adult? Me. Yeah, but not like on purpose or anything. Exactly. True. I can do so much adulting, but I get mentally fried afterwards. Where I'm like, man, why is this so difficult? Yo, is this an actual thing? Hold up. Which one am I? I'm literally about to poop myself in your insufferable coffee shop. Yo, if I went to a thing and they had, what is it, Sunchild or Moonchild? This is how they label their bathrooms? Yo, I'm just going to take the corner at that point. Like, which way, where am I going? Where am I going, chat? Sun is male. Why? Calling it. Here you go. Thank you. Boop, 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 boop. Like, what? I don't know. See, because here's the thing. I'm more of a moon person. Like, I'm a night person. I like being up at night. I'm not, me and Sun don't mix. I know Steve would definitely end up in there. Vampires could be like, oh yeah, Moonchild, let's go. You know? They ain't going in there. They don't know what's in there. There could be UV lamps. Moon might be ladies. Menstrual cycle. Yeah, but what about sun? I would denote warm. What if they're in menopause stage and they got hot flashes? You know?
The standard lore is that the sun is male and the moon female, unless you go to Japan because Amaterasu is a sun goddess.
See, that's confusing. So technically you could walk in there and be like, oh, sorry, I watch a lot of anime. Sun is seen as masculine and alchemical text. Alchemical. Whatever. I mean, like, this is insufferable to me. Like, where I don't even want to know where this is. It's a coffee shop too. I expect better. This is just annoying. You know, you could have put like a little person there, a little silhouette for, the normies that aren't looking up to the stars to see if they need to pee. Okay? God. Ridiculous. All right, what else we got? My teen with a mouthful of burger and fries. Must be nice to be an adult and do whatever you want. Me, picking at my salad and holding the bill. Yeah, it's been a real treat. This is the thing, man. This is the thing. We were just talking about this. Nah, man, just being able to just sit there and having somebody like have hot dogs and go play video games when you were a kid, you know? And meanwhile, kids are just like, bro, you must be able to do anything you want, man. Being an adult must be... Who thought this was a good idea? Kids, in this economy, what are we, millionaires? That kind of thing. Like, why is it? And I feel like everybody grew up that way. You're a kid, you don't know any better. So it's like anybody, your parents, bro, they get to do whatever they want. They could stay up late. They get to drive a car. They have the power to order pizza. They can order pizza. But you don't hear all the back end work unless you got one of those parents that are just like, well, pizza costs money and I got to work. Blah, blah, blah. But you don't even register what work is, right? You really don't as a kid, because it's not like you go to work with your parents. We actually did. Not even joking. Not even joking. Because, yeah, we didn't have money for babysitters or anything like that. And if, like, the grandparents weren't around to keep an eye on you, they would literally bring them to work. Hey, Rabies, what's up? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. No, we would actually go to work, and it was cool because your mom worked at a bookstore, and they had comic books. They had comic books. So we would just hang out in the corner reading comics all day. Every once in a while, a customer's like, are you lost? I'm like, what? No. Yeah, I'm not lost. But where's your mom? She's at the register, and the one with the really aggravated face, and if you ask her a question about where something is, she's going to tell you to go flip and find it yourself. Yeah, the apple did not fall far from the tree. Being aggravated is in our genes. Adam!
Hi at Will Press and everyone. Jim hi Jim Dancy Jim Dance Jim.
Hello! Thank you! 68 moons! I appreciate. By the time you have money, you've got no time to enjoy life. Yeah, we're starting to realize that, except not the money part. But I don't know. At one point, someday, well, we're gonna take a day off. I swear, chat. One day, I don't know when. Kids today find out school is canceled via text. Me had to wake up at 5 a.m. and watch the bottom of the TV screen like the NFL draft. Bro. No, I actually remember, not even joking, pre-cell phones, before everything was texted out that, yeah, don't worry about it, school's canceled today. Yeah, there's a little bit of drizzle. Exactly, 100%. You literally had to wake up early. And I'm saying dumb early. Because, you know, they would have that, like, early morning news where they would scroll at the bottom of the television. Yeah, here are the following districts are going to be closed. They wouldn't even say it out loud. It's like you had to look for your school, you know? Oh, it's like, all right, PS 99 is going to be closed. Yay, snow day. And it was always the worst when your school wasn't listed. And you weren't quite sure. You would see all these other schools closed, but yours. And you're like, oh, my God, do I call? What do I, like, maybe there was a mistake. Maybe they didn't put it on a list. I don't know. Is the school open? And, of course, we had to go to that school that was always open. Didn't matter, you know. It was kind of ridiculous because no matter what, a foot of snow, they would literally be open. I'm like, oh, my God. So you'd call and it'd be like, are you guys open? Or is there school today? Yeah. Class starts at 9. Let's go. Oh, God. Pray for school is on the list, right? Yeah. We were rarely closed for snow. I know. It was bizarre, right? Dude, there was a school, what do you call it? Relatively locally that was just like, yeah, we have a mixture of ice and snow, but it's only for like a little bit in the morning, but we're gonna cancel school. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, there's too much pollen. They close school. I'm like, you guys suck. I mean, I would have loved it, but now to them. Go.
Hey Pumpkin and Pauline, I'm going to get some food from the fast food restaurant Sonic. Does Pauline want anything?
I don't know. What do we want? I want something fun. I don't know. Surprise me with cookies. Cookies are fun. Can't go wrong, cookies. Enjoy. Get something fun for yourself. Something crazy that you'd never get. Boop. Being an adult is so weird. I'm just unsupervised all the time. How unsafe. True. I feel like some adults do need to be supervised because I've met them. I've met adults, quote unquote, fellow adults, dare I say peers, at least by age standards. And yeah, I feel like they need to be wrapped in bubble wrap and helmets all the time. Why are people so unaware of what's happening around them? I don't know. It was especially funny when I lived, 2 blocks away from the high school and they canceled classes. That is funny. That's kind of cool. Boop. I drank 3 cups of coffee and go straight to sleep, and this is just one example of what is fundamentally wrong with me as a person. I don't think that's wrong. I don't think that's wrong with you, Maria. I feel like that's an attribute, you know, because then it'll be like, hey, you know, you want to have some coffee, and it doesn't have to mean anything weird and suggestive. It's like, who drinks coffee at 10 p.m., you know? Hey, would you like to have some warm coffee? That's not code. We actually just want warm coffee. I get you. Actually, I'll have iced coffee. Still, you know. I do that. I could have like 4 cups of coffee and go right to bed. It's weird. Sugar, on the other hand, if I have something really sugary, it'll give me jittery leg. You know, you get like restless leg syndrome because I'm going into like sugar. You know, boop. Oh, look at this guy. Me pretending to be nice at work. Yeah, this is. Go.
We do have something like that. It's called the Nut House, the Loony Bin, the Funny Farm. Take your pick in names.
I don't think they have those anymore. I really feel like that's the next industry we should move towards because there's a lot of crazy people out there. I like this guy. I love this expression right here. Yeah, going back to your mom working at the bookstore. I feel like this is pretty much what was going on inside of her head. He's like, yeah, good. You found a biography section. Yeah, go self idiot getting a biography of that stupid piece of crap. I like this. I actually want to save that. Make that my desktop. All right, what do we got here? Look, they give out rubber ducks. My hotel room in London came with a duck. And like, I don't need a duck, but the card says, this duck is yours to take home and join you on your future travels. And yes, I am fully aware that this is a manipulative capitalism at its finest, but I just can't leave Edward. It's Edward. You get a free duck. Edward the duck. Bro, that's some, you know, do they still do this? What hotel in London gives out a rubber duck? That's kind of weird, right? You should put some hot cocoa powder and caramelized honey in your coffee. Nah, it seems like a lot of work. I literally just, I make cold brew and I pour it into my cup and then I get back to work. I can't be stirring, all right? Look again. It says Edwin. What's this say? Edwin. Edgar. It's Edwin. Edwin. Hey. Edwin? Is that the literal name of the hotel? That'd be funny. I get ducks on my Jeep a lot. Ducks? I don't know, but there you go. Feel like, there's so many jokes there. I'm just going to leave it. If you get bitten by a shark, bite it back. You'll still probably die. I can't read the rest of it. Ninja, you got to roll equal to or greater than 11. 13. Oh my God, you don't even need my help. Fine. You pick your number. All right, what number you want? What number? Pick a number, any number off the bingo card. 25. Number 25. What's so special about number 25 that you need to assassinate it? New song playing during the intro. All right. There are no more intros, and I did not play a new song. It's probably one of the best ones. Boop. There you go. Nice. Let me check my card. Oh, I got another one. Cool. Nice. And boom. All right. If you get bitten by a shark, bite it back. You'll still probably die, but the shark will be like, lol, what? I wonder if you can bite it back. Can you bite back a shark? Usually plus a punch it in the nose, right? Here's the thing. I don't go into any place that has sharks. So if somebody's like, yeah, let's go to the beach. I'm like, all right, I'll hang out on the sand. Oh, let's go into the water. You go into the water. I do not ocean. Yes, I'm very buoyant, but still. Oh, Kentucky shark has been there. Boop. Look at this. This sums me up. Plus it's Dolly Parton. I'm rarely a hater, but when I hate, my hate comes from a place of ethics, nuance, and psychological analysis. Look at it. That is perfect. Don't point that at me. Look at it. I love this. I need this on a shirt because that's literally my outlook on life. I generally don't dislike people and I don't hate anybody, but when I do, yeah. I try to be civil first. Definitely be nuanced. After a full thing of psychological analysis. So it's premeditated hate in every capacity. You got to flip them. Shark brains get a little what? Murmur when they flip.
What do you mean we don't have the nut houses anymore? What are we going to do about the crazy people?
They just wander the streets in California. That's where they all go, pretty much. I'm not even joking about that. Not even joking. There you go. I like this. Also, keep this open because I want to use that as something too. It's cool, bro. Look at this. I didn't even know this was a thing. The king of rock and roll really looked at 8,000 calories and said, "Is that all, bro?" Look at this. Look at this. Look, Berber. On the night of February 1st, 1976, Elvis Presley flew from Graceland to Denver and back on his private jet, the Lisa Marie, to eat a fool's gold loaf. He, along with friends, consumed the 8,000-calorie sandwich made of a hollowed-out bread loaf filled with a pound of bacon, a jar of peanut butter, and a jar of jelly at the Colorado Mine Company restaurant. My God. People were surprised he died of a heart attack. Are you kidding me? Hey, I like all that. I like my bacon. I like my peanut butter. I like jelly. I like bread. Putting them all together might be a little bit weird for me. Maybe put the bacon on the side. Peanut butter and jelly. Yo, even I would not use that much peanut butter. A jar of it. A jar. And a jar of jelly. And a pound of bacon. That was his sandwich. Yeah, that's why he's dead. Hold on, I got to do something with the mic. Okay, I got it. That's why they're dead. That is insane. That is insane. Nobody do that. Yeah, the drugs didn't help either. But, wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. I guess, you know what? Hey, here's the thing. You know what I would do? If I was on death row, I'd be like, yeah, this is my final meal. Right here. That's what I would do. I'm like, yo, there you go. This is...
New Elvis theory, he died of trying to eat a salad lol.
All right. Like that Married with Children episode where the,
Well, it's either that or the deep-fried peanut butter and banana sandwich.
Yeah, those two. He had a thing with peanut butter. Peanut butter is very high in cholesterol. So if you do like peanut butter, try to get the dehydrated peanut butter. Thank you and thank you. The dehydrated peanut butter that's you could just mix with water. It's literally got like no cholesterol. Yeah, this is just obscene. Oh my God, poor guy. Well, he had his own private jet. I think if I had that kind of money and I had like my own private jet and I was of that type of mentality, yeah, I'd probably do something like this because I wouldn't care. But if I have the money for a private jet, I'm not getting a private jet. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, I'd help out somebody locally rather than buy a plane. Like that's just me. Go.
What were you going to say about Married with Children, Pum'Kin?
Oh, there was an episode where there was this really healthy physical person, and then he basically ate like Al Bundy for a day and dropped dead. But it was funny. Was it like a personal trainer for like Peggy Bundy or whatever? I forget. I haven't seen it in such a long time. Boop. What is this? Oh my God, macaroons. Whoever came up with the process of making macaroons, count your days. Macaroons are difficult to make. Look what happened. Look at that. They all melted and got weird. I didn't even know how to make a macaroon. And when they're done right, they're delicious. This does not look like it was done right, nor delicious. What happened? What did they not do? What happened? Where did this one go? What happened? It was there. Is that what happened? Did it blow up? What happened? They didn't set them. You got to set them. Set it and forget it. Yeah, I don't know how macaroons work. I never attempted it. I guess you would have to make them and then just what? Like put them in the fridge, so they said, or something like that? I don't know. I'm assuming they follow directions, but you know, it is 2026. Who knows if even people read directions? I know I don't. Boop. All right. Well, macaroons. Boop. Look at this. This is an awesome little cake. Look, Le Poison Steve. Hey, I want this to be Steve's birthday cake. How old is that piece of crap? Old. All right. I thought this was kind of funny. Look at them. They did a good job on a fish. Yeah. What? Worth 300 pounds, you can't get free meal. Yeah. Cookie cake yummies. Nice. I just thought it was fun. This, bro, this is an awesome cake. Look, if I had a nickel for every SpongeBob cake ordered, I've had. This is a good idea for a cake 32 years later. Dude, that's brilliant. This is a good cake. If you need a cake idea and know somebody who would get it, you know, the joke, that's pretty funny. Look, 32 years later, 30 years later, 31 years later, and nothing on that. All right, well, that's funny. See, I like when people bake with a sense of humor. Yeah. Is that literally in a styrofoam container? That's where are these things shipping from? This is what McDonald's burgers used to be like in size. I'm not even joking. McDonald's burgers used to be big. And they used to come in a weird styrofoam. It's fun. Do that, but put what one eternity later for someone 100 plus. There you go. That'd be pretty good. I know, but notice good ideas there. What's happening here? What are we ripping and tearing here? Oh, that's right. Hey, upcoming DLC is so big, it's basically like a sequel. Quote unquote. Dude, new Doom Dark Age. New Dark Age. Dark Age DLC is supposed to be huge big. Huge bigness. No, I'm excited about that. That's kind of cool, man. No, I like watching people play this, you know, and it's like, all right, cool, look, then we got a whole thing. Woo! I got it. It was called Dead Man Don't Do Aerobic, Season 4, Episode 2. Also, I hate ads. Ah, there you go. Yeah, ads happen. De-editing. Well, you know, Amazon's got to make money somehow. So, thank you. Season 4. We do have the complete box set of Married with Children. Like, we got it as a Christmas gift. You're like, hey, you like Married with Children? I'm like, yeah, I do. Like, box set. Let's go. They just got more expensive. But can the newest Doom run on the RTX 4050? I'm assuming. All right, well, that's good to know. If you like Doom, then you're going to have a lot more of it. A lot more of it. Boop. Hey, should have one. Nice. What do we got? Vampire Survivor developers is cooked again with vampire crawlers. Timothy Termite was playing this the other night. This is basically like a card game version of. It seems fun. I haven't tried it yet. I think there's a demo I should probably try, right? I should probably try a demo. Demo. The Belatro effect. Oh, God. Hey, Max Marvel 1. Yeah, so hopefully this is fun. I haven't played it myself, but I did like, you know, Vampire Survivor. So this could be good. Vampire Crowlers. Event called Posture Check. Thank you. Thank you for calling things. Boop. Oh, God, what's happening here? What did Ubisoft screw up? Oh, Ezio could return in Assassin's Creed Hags to teach the ways of the assassin, claims Insider. I don't know. I feel like the head of Ubisoft is pretty good at teaching the ways of assassinating a business. So maybe we can all learn something. Yes, they're murdering themselves. Stop it. Ubisoft, please. Ubisoft, please. Vampire Survivors co-op is fun. See, I never played that. I never do co-op. Yeah, I don't know if I you know, again, Assassin's Creed hasn't been interesting for me in quite some time. So, but if you do like it, boom, there you go. At least maybe this guy. I don't know. And speaking of Ubisoft, just doing dumb. Ubisoft is reportedly developing a Watch Dogs Legion Director's Cut, even though it's the worst game in the series. That's what I need more of. More of the worst. I need a director's cut. This is like the Zack Snyder version of Watch Dogs Legions. Yeah, make more of the terrible. Make more of it. Why? Ubisoft, Beyond Good and Evil 2. Come on. What else we got here? What is this? Why do I have this open? 90s cartoons you watch but can't remember the name of. Yeah, I was curious, actually. I opened this up and didn't go. Courage the Cowardly Dog. I remember that. Why wouldn't I remember that? I watched this, but I wouldn't remember the name? You expect too much. Wild Thornberries? Yeah, no, I remember that. What else we got here? Bill and Ted. Yeah, everyone forgot. This is a dumb article. I'm not even looking through the rest of these unless you want me to, chat. Do I go through this? Because I feel like they just made a list of... This is... With everything happening in the world of entertainment and everything, this is what you write about? And how many... By how many people? Dude, there are more writers here than a Beyonce song. What the hell? Look at that. You got like 8 people on this. What, everyone contribute a paragraph? Good job. Roast them? Like, what the hell? God, Bill and Ted. Yeah, nobody would recognize that. Short and sweet. I've never seen it, so I wouldn't remember it. Dexter's Laboratory. Yeah, I don't know who this guy with the glasses is. Never seen it before in my life. New Adventures of He-Man. Okay, I didn't even know this existed. This is New Adventures of He-Man? That was an actual thing? Well, the title says shows I've watched. I didn't even know this existed. The Pirates of Darkwater. Yeah, I know about that. That's fine. SWAT Cats. Radical Squadron. Beetlejuice. Oh my God, I never would have remembered the name to this. Oh my God. I'm glad you guys told me what this was. You know? It looked just so strange. I know I couldn't get the name of it. I thought it was whatever. Idiots. Reboot. Yeah, we know that. Road Rovers. I didn't even know this existed. So there's one of the writers here picked out all the obscure crap. Ex-Mariner, 45 moons. Thank you for the 45 moons. Thank you. Pirates of Darkwater, I think it was a SNES game. I think there was one. The Adventures of Tintin. I never knew what this 100-year-old comic strip was. Bucky O'Hare. Oh, I never saw this before. Okay. Mutant League. Actually never saw it. Didn't know what it was. I'll give him some credit. There's one of the writers is picking out the obscure ones that I've literally never seen. The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest, as opposed to all the fake ones that we've seen before it. I never watched that. Ronin Warriors. Don't think I've ever seen that. Back to the Future. Oh my God, I had no idea where this car was from. I thought this was like a Transformers thing. You know what's weird? Okay, I know Back to the Future. I don't remember these dumb flipping kids in there. Who the hell are these kids? Were these Doc Brown's kids? Ronin Warriors was on Cartoon Network. Yeah, I didn't have cable until like 2005, and then I had it for a year and we got rid of it. It could have been a year or two. I don't remember. I just know I didn't watch enough of it to even warrant a fees. So I was like, yeah, get rid of it. Kids at the Edge of Back to the Future 3. All right, yeah. Yeah, because I was like, who are these kids? I don't think I've really watched a cartoon because I'm like, I might have seen an episode or two, but New Adventures of He-Man was a thing? I had no idea. Savage Dragon. Oh, I wouldn't know this. Yeah, I know Savage Dragon, bro. Street Sharks. I know Street Sharks. Life with Louie. I'm aware of it. Gargoyles. Oh, I never would have been able to remember the name of this based on the characters here. Hey, what's that show with the gargoyles in it? Dog City. I think I've seen it. I don't remember a lot of it. Earthworm Jim. Yeah, it's got plenty of games. I know it. Dumb and Dumber. I didn't even know there was a cartoon for Dumb and Dumber. There was a cartoon. Jim Henson's Back to the Future babies. Mighty Max. Yeah. We think we saw this on Nostalgia Reddit, but I've never actually watched it. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Oddest thing to be making a cartoon out of, honestly. That is so bizarre that they actually made a cartoon out of it. Mortal Kombat. I never knew what Mortal. Thanks, writers of this article, for letting me know what this was, because I wouldn't have known what Mortal Kombat was. Mighty Ducks. Yeah, that I know, but it just seemed silly for me at the time. James Bond Jr. Yeah, I don't know what a Bond thing is. What, Biker Mice from Mars, Samurai Pizza Cats, Rocket Power, Rocko's Modern Life, Pinky and the Brain. All right, cool. There are a couple of obscure things on here, like Real Monsters, whatever, Bobby's World, Doug. Yeah, nobody knows what Doug is. Hey, Supersize Emote, Tasmania. I don't think I've ever seen this. I know they made a series, but I don't think I've ever seen it. Thank you. All right, so this list has got like a handful of things I don't know, but if I've seen them, I remember the names. So I think you're overestimating the age of your target demographic and their ability to do recall on cartoons that they probably watched every Saturday morning or whenever the hell they were on. Especially Beetlejuice. I'm actually like offended by that. I want to know which one here put Beetlejuice on there. Which one of you did it and said somebody wouldn't remember what it was? Clowns. What? I don't want it. What is this? What's happening here? Guitar Hero devs get the band back together for a spiritual successor reunion tour. What is this? Stage tour. Official game reveal. All right. Hold on. It's been over a decade since the last Guitar Hero game. Oh, my God. And while the rhythm genre has enjoyed a resurgence of late. Okay, basically, we got a game. What's it look like? What do we got? We got any, nothing here? Oh, God. I hate playing videos because I always get crap for it on YouTube. Okay, doing a thing. We got a trailer here. Good, you're blocking it.
When are we going to get a full cartoon by you, Pum'Kin, and what will happen in it?
What, me? No, I don't need that. What? I'm doing like full cartoons, everything. Okay, so basically Guitar Hero. Okay. Full cartoon. I was in a comic. I was in one of the Neurotically Yours comics. That was good. Animation is very difficult, and it takes a very long time, and it's not getting any easier. All right, keep this open. This way Don knows about it. I wonder what kind of songs they're going to have on there. Do they have budget for, like, real songs, or are we going to get, like, some weird indie crap? What the hell's going on with Pikachu here? Everything announced during the 30th anniversary of Pokemon Presents. Okay, what the hell? 45 songs, 45 cartridges. Well, I don't care. Let's see. Pokemon tag teams are coming back to a trading card game. Yeah. That just means everyone's going to scalp the cards. So I don't care. Zapdos and Arcuna and Moltres are joining Unite. Oh, great. Pokemon XD. Gale of Darkness is finally coming to Nintendo Switch Online. Is that hype? Are we hyped for this? A lot of these cartoons were at the tail end of the Saturday morning cartoon on the Big Four networks in the early mid-90s. Or weekday early mornings, afternoon. Affiliates air stations. TV stations. GameCube, I think? Yeah, I don't remember this at all. If it was on a GameCube, I didn't have it. Because I didn't have a GameCube. Sad. Look at that spiky hair. Look at those limited polygons. What else is going on here? Pokemon Champions is coming to Switch in April and mobile in 2026. I guess Pokemon Champions. A new Rotom form confined for Pokemon Poketopia. I don't care about that. What else we got here? I like to keep up with what's going on, but I ain't buying any of this. Pokemon Generation 10, Winds and Waves confirmed. Yeah, apparently there's another Pokemon game here. Look at that water. That's like Sea of Thieves water. Look at that. So I am cautiously optimistic that the graphics are going to look a lot better than the utter trash that they've been pushing out graphically for the last couple of years. I don't know if the Switch 2 can handle it, but there you go. GameCube is underrated. People love the GameCube. Yeah. I feel like it's it's better than the Wii U. So yeah, a bunch of Pokemon stuff. I don't know. Nintendo annoys me because they're mean. What's going on here? Ooh, floppy disk. One of the largest online video game preservations is shutting down next month. No, that's right. Don told us about this, and we had to look it up. Yo, 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 yo. Look. All right. The library announced it would not be preserving game key cards, blah, blah, blah. Okay, game key cards, this thing. In a statement shared on Discord, the site's owner, what's the site? What's it called? However, is a massive blow to... What site? Who is this? So Japan National qualified as archiving physical. Massive blow to these efforts. One of the largest game preservations websites, Miriant. Hey, Miriant. For those who know Miriant, all right, perk up your ears here. Has announced that it will shut down effectively March 31st. March 31st. The clock is ticking. Tick-tock. All right? Here's the thing. Yo, yo, yo. In a statement shared on Discord, the site's owner shared some of the reasoning behind the decision, including rising RAM and HDD hard drive prices, as well as insufficient funding to keep the efforts going. As traffic continues to increase last year, the amount of funding from donations remained the same. The note read in part, I have been paying more than $6,000 out of pocket every month in order to cover the difference, which is not sustainable. I couldn't even do that for a month. Are you kidding me? What job do you have? Can I have your job? Holy crap. Additionally, the site has experienced an influx of download managers being utilized to bypass the site's protection limits and donation messages. Oh, so they're getting screwed that way. Such egregious and abusive usage of the site cannot be tolerated anymore, its owner noted. Oh... Come on, man. We got to preserve this crap somewhere. Elon, you got any free money lying around you can help this person out with? They're preserving. Since last September, RAM is dramatically increasing the rise of ongoing extreme demand for AI data centers. How is that affecting a website? No, it's already hosting on something. This is the thing. Why are they raising the prices of web hosting? It's already there. So basically, Miriant doesn't have any money because everybody has been downloading crazy, and they have what was the number? Didn't they say like 300 terabytes? 390 terabytes of organized collections publicly available for download. All right, 390. Because of usage, you're going to squeeze everyone. Yeah, that should not be right. Like, if they're using just a whatever server for this stuff, and yeah, space costs money or whatever, especially if you have that much stuff. But that's not really, if they need more space, then yeah, but I don't know. I feel like prices shouldn't be going up for just standard web hosting, but this is probably not standard. Yeah, so I guess if you needed something from there, now's the time to do it. But it's kind of sad because this person was really trying to preserve stuff because nobody else is doing it. Now all that stuff is going to be wiped. So I don't know. Maybe use I don't know if this person can archive all the stuff on like archive.org or something. Redundancy and replacing hard drives. Yeah, there is a lot of money for that, I guess, but it's a little ridiculous. I feel bad, man. Dude, we're going to be losing a lot of history unless somebody's got a copy of it somewhere. And then where the hell is that going to get built from? Like, who's going to rebuild all that? Yeah, sadness. All right. Ah, this guy. What's happening? Near Modeler is beefing with Stellar Blade's director for an unpleasant, quote-unquote, AI generation of his work. Oh, what happened? We're not found. Why, I need a picture comparison, or I don't know if this is true. You don't got a picture comparison? Non-article. Boop. Oh, God, what's happening? Graphics card. Gaming is only going to get more expensive as NVIDIA predicts supply issues will continue into 2026. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. You know, here's the thing, and part of me almost can't, and bear with me on this, can't be mad at NVIDIA because the gaming market for their tech is 6%, last time I read, 6% of all their income. 6%. 6%. Just 6%. So with that in mind, though, I would say, NVIDIA, here's the thing. Because, gaming is only 6%. If you want to do a nice gesture of goodwill, you should be able to allow individual, one per person kind of people to order these graphics cards at a reasonable price from your thing, as long as they're not part of a company or they're scalpers or anything like that. You figure out how to do that, but I think it would be nice for you to do that. If it's only 6%, it's not like you're losing a lot of money here. Yeah. Say the stock price of the hardware manufacturer has increased by 1,265% in 5 years. Oh my God, if I only had the money. If I only had the money to get NVIDIA shares, holy crap. Anybody here have NVIDIA shares? Good for you. Because that's crazy. I'm tempted to get an Intel GPU just to spite NVIDIA. Yeah, what about all the other GPU makers? There are other GPU people, Are they all moving there too? Scalpers ruin everything. Like literally everything. There should be like a real legal issue applied to scalpers, Like somebody's got to look into that. And I get it. Everybody's got to make money, but you're literally throwing a whole industry on its side.
93 moons. What a long strange trip it has been. Thank you PTG and Pauline for being my guide. Looking forward to more. For the Undead Horde.
Nice. Thank you. I appreciate. Are you playing a new Warcraft? I'm not because meh, but God, if I was going to get back into a game, probably Warcraft. So, thanks for the follow. Father of Foamy. Hi. How's it going? Yeah, what other GPU makers are there? I know they're not going to be on par with NVIDIA, supposedly. But, hey, give me a list. Because, next time we got to get a computer, I'll look for a non-NVIDIA part. Yeah. Intel, AMD, do they make their own? I know AMD makes their own graphic cards, but, is there another one? We have to make our own parts, yeah. Be soldering RAM like that guy from Russia in my basement. Oh, this thing. Smiling Friends is no more, and I can't tell whether it's the sad truth or an elaborate skit. Is it an elaborate skit? Is it official? Zach Hadel and Michael Cusack have confirmed that adult animated series Smiling Friends will end with its already aired third season. Aside from 2-hour episodes posted in the air in April, two showrunners, writers, and actors believe the beloved show has reached a natural end and no longer wish to extend due to creative burnout. What? You can do that? You can stop working due to creative burnout? That happens? All right. Radiant, thank you. That's the one I was trying to think of that was popular. Actually, what? Scalper supporters ruin everything. Well, yeah, but I mean, some people actually need stuff. Like if you're building a computer and you need a graphics card and you got to buy it from a scalper, it's like, what else are you going to do? Wait for it to be available? Never happens. No, they're being for real. They're ending the show. Really? Better end like Gravity Falls or shambles like Simpsons. I'm sure Simpsons got a good episode here or there. But yeah, I haven't watched it in years, honestly. But all right, that's another series that blipped out real fast. Holy crap. Sigh. All right, what else we got here? This is the saddest physical PlayStation section I've ever seen. God, that is sad. Look at that, dude. That's what do you don't even what is even here? You got a bunch of turtle beach stuff. I was gonna say the other B word. What is it? Gears of War, Borderlands 4, and 2. Wow, this is terrible. Where are you? Is this like a Staples? What the hell? Where is this? Where is this? It doesn't have the name of the store here. $69 Borderlands 4. Get out of here. Look at that. More reasonable. Look, $40. Gears of War Reloaded. Oh yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, you're going to get a really good gaming headset for $22. Get the hell out of here. I guess it gives time to wrap things up. What? I guess. I guess PlayStation and Nintendo still have an actual retail presence, unlike Xbox. Yeah. Oh, God, more Pokemon cards. What's happening? Singapore to regulate sale of blind boxes, including trading cards. Oh, man. Oh, geez. The combined might of Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering have met their biggest challenge, the Singapore government. Singapore is looking at regulating the sale of blind boxes to minimize the risk of gambling. Get the hell out of here. Whatever. Can you guys just... Yeah, you know, when it comes to blind boxes and stuff like that, but cards, the whole point about getting trading cards is like you don't know what you're getting on the inside. That's the fun part of it, all right? I never translated in my brain to, like, gambling. The nature of randomized product contents along with the... No, when it comes to toys, I want to know what it is because I don't want to get a duplicate of a toy. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Cards found in sealed packs make it similar to blind boxes, and since why now? Do you know how long people have been doing this with baseball cards? All of a sudden, yeah, Pokemon. Now you're all bent out of shape. Yeah, talk to Topps and Topps trading cards in freaking 1976. Okay, God. No, that's like ridiculous. It's like, trading cards are like blind boxes. I'm like, okay, like that's the whole thing. Worry about the actual things that come in boxes. It's ridiculous, but it's Singapore. It doesn't affect everything else quite yet. Boop. Needy Caterpillar. Hey, Caterpillar Nana, if you're here or watching the VOD, I didn't know this. I don't know if you knew this. Needy caterpillars vibrate to complex rhythms to communicate with ants. Bro. You ready? This is bizarre. All right? I didn't even know this was a thing. Look. Researchers have investigated the communication between two insect species, and what they discovered seems straight out of Tarzan. No, it doesn't. Some butterfly caterpillars vibrate in an unexpectedly complex pattern to fit in with their ant caretakers. Hey, they're here. Great. Look, this is crazy. Look, for some butterfly caterpillars, survival depends on ants. The ants adopt the larva, right, into their colonies and care for them presumably as if they were their own young. The relationship is symbiotic, meaning both the caterpillar and the ants benefit. The caterpillar provides food to the ants in the form of a sugary secretion, while the ants offer protection from predators and parasites. This is amazing. I had no idea this was a thing. Bro. That's interesting. I don't know what caterpillars do this or like what ants do this, but I mean, I wouldn't just get a bunch of ants and throw them near like a bunch of, larvae and see how it works out. But that's crazy. That's crazy. They're literally like doing communication. They're like, buh, 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 and this one's like, all right, it's like little Morse codes between critters. And they're like, yo, here's what I'll do. I'll give you some sugar, but you got to keep those predators off me. And they're like, all right, I got you. That's pretty good. Nature is weird. It's like nobody even thought about looking into this. And then some scientist is like, you know what I got to do? I got to put some ants and caterpillars together and see what happens. How do ants talk? Apparently vibrations. The vibrations. Some caterpillars need ants to care for them. I don't know if they tell which ones. Apparently this is new research. Demonstrates that in addition to chemical mimicry, caterpillars vibrate. Really? That in addition to chemical mimicry. So they basically mimic... Dude, little caterpillars are absolutely crazy. I didn't even know they did chemical mimicry. Because, part of me is always like, how do the caterpillars survive in the wild? I feel like birds will just come by and eat them. Caterpillars vibrate to the same meticulously timed pattern as ants, matching the ants' rhythm. Allows the caterpillar to integrate with them. That's crazy. Look, across many animal species, rhythm is increasingly... I can't read. I can't read science. I can't read science. 21 Moon, Static Samurai, thank you. And Random Fan, you got a roll equal to or greater than... There he is. All right, you got a 15. You beat the toast. You beat the toast. All right. What do we got? What do we got? Pick a number, any number. What would you like? What would you like? There we go. The toast seems disoriented. Bump, 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 bump. We were just talking about toast. Boop, boop, boop. Let me get something to drink in the meantime. What? Random. All right, we're going to call random. Boop. Calling it. Boom. What do we got? PG has bad coffee. Oh, that's a good one because my coffee was good. Nice. Speaking of which, shibadow. Nice. Actually, I just ran out of water. I ran out of water. We'll survive, though. We'll survive. I can't believe Toast got his own card. He's got to have his own. He's here all the time. Yeah. It's one of the perks. One of the perks of working here. You get to have a card. All right. Let's see what's going on with these crazy things. So they're mimicking chemicals. They're doing vibrations here. You know, it sounds like a drum circle. You know? Vibrate allows them to integrate across many species. Rhythm is increasingly recognized as an important component of communication. All right. So give me the frequency as to how I can, you know, be accepted by, I don't know, jaguars and control them with my mind. Yeah. Vibroacoustic signals from 2 ant and 9 caterpillar species, analyzing rhythmic features such as interval timing, pulse, tempo, and pattern regularity. They found that caterpillars with the most significant micromolecular or relationship with ants communicate signals with exceedingly regular timing and particularly intricate rhythms, very similar to those that ants employ. Oh. On the other hand, the caterpillars with weak or zero micromolecular had simpler and less regular rhythms. All right. There's a lot of caterpillar talk here. Let's see. A lot going on here. Given the researchers have mostly observed intricate rhythm composition in primates. Ooh, there you go. That'd be cool. Just be friends with a bunch of giant monkeys that could be my gorilla army. A literal gorilla army. So we got Giorgio put out a statement. The more we study rhythm. Okay, everybody talk about rhythm now. Is this the whole article? Hey, rhythm. Yeah, I'll play Beat Saber. Thanks. God, just get to the point. All right, but caterpillars. Apparently they got their own little drum circles that ants are attracted to. It's pretty good. Oh, yo, horror people, wake up. Yo, Nightmare on Elm Street. Yo, Freddy's Nightmares. Dude, they made a series. And they're going to put it on the Blu-ray. Dude, physical format for Freddy's Nightmares. Season 1 and 2, which is the next tab. Bro. I don't remember seeing a lot of episodes of this, but, you know, I don't even think Robert Englund is in it. Is he? Oh, well, I mean, it's creators, you know. I know, starring. It's got Robert Englund in there somewhere. All right, nice. There you go. So, I don't know, for people getting their, you know, classic Nightmare on Elm Street stuff together, there you go. Horror people wake up. I see what you did there. Horror people wake up. Boop. And also season 2. I have no idea when it's coming out, but there's a listing for it. So that means it'll more news soon. It's the first one that came to my head. Yeah. The Hermit. I didn't know anything about this film until I just saw about it today. But, bro, Lou Ferrigno. Lou Ferrigno's in it. Look. Dragged on a vacation to the woods, teenager Lisa and Eric fight for their lives against an unstoppable cannibal pig farmer. Which is Lou Ferrigno. Lou Ferrigno's going to be a cannibal pig farmer. Apparently it's coming out tomorrow. I had no idea. In cinema. And then it's going to be on VOD the next day. Bro, Lou Ferrigno. Yeah, dude, the guy's the original Incredible Hulk. He's still doing stuff, and he still looks like he can kick somebody's butt. That's pretty good. I know, I'm curious. Dude, when was the last time I saw him in anything? You know? I thought he died. No, he didn't die. Lou Ferrigno. He outlived Superman. Exactly. Interesting. Boop. Didn't die. Okay, this is weird because, yo, I didn't know about this either until now. As the zombie apocalypse unfolds, the podcast host struggles to maintain their dwindling audience amidst the chaos. So basically, somebody's doing a podcast in a zombie outbreak. I don't know why you would focus on doing your work. Well, okay, who am I talking to? Yeah, no, we would probably try to still make sure an episode gets posted. I know it's a zombie apocalypse, guys, but we still got to release the squirrel cartoon. Yeah, so that's a thing. I don't know. It could be good. I didn't see nothing about this. It could be some low budget thing, but hey, podcasters trying to keep it going. Let's go. We'll see what happens. What else we got here? Oh, dude, in 2 days. All right, things are coming out. You got the Scott Pilgrim game, a new Scott Pilgrim game. All right, Scott Pilgrim going to be on PC. Don't worry about consoles or anything like that because you know they're all dying, every single one of them. So we got a new Scott Pilgrim game, and boom, Legacy of Kain Defiance remastered in 2 days. There are 2 days, 2 games are coming out that I actually want to play. You know? I probably won't. But still, they're coming out. I'm excited about it. Because, you know, why not? Get a remaster of an old game and a new version of a game that was good when it came out. Yeah? Well, it's Scott Pilgrim thing. Nice. So like that mission on Dead Island 2. What else we got here? Nostalgia. What is this? Do I even want to look at this? I think I already got a bunch of tabs open. Let's find out. What else we got? A picture of Hot Topic a few months ago. Oh God, what does it look like? What's the inside of Hot Topic look like? I got a bunch of shirts here. None of them look fun. Green Day still. A lot of shirts. What is this? You got little plushies. You got some anime stuff. That's Hot Topic for you. All right, that's not a lot of news here. Why? What is this? Hot Topic 2012, simpler times. All right, what was in Hot Topic 2012? Hey, are any of our shirts still on the wall? I don't know, were we still in there? I don't think they were around 2012. Yeah. Oh, they had an Evil Dead shirt. I don't know why I'm looking at this. Oh God, My Little Pony. Yeah, okay. This was the downfall. This is where they just, look at this. That's not Hot Topic to me. Find it all here. Yeah, I'm looking for a Foamy the Squirrel shirt. You guys used to carry them back in the day. Looks more like Spencer's. I know, right? What happened? I don't know. Every once in a while, I pop in there and I get kind of sad at the state of things because I just see a wall of Funkos and shirts of bands that I just don't care about. Yeah. And I'm like, meh. Ask Jeeves rebranded as Ask.com 20 years ago. The end of an era. I didn't even know it was rebranded as Ask. Why didn't they just leave it as Ask Jeeves? That's probably the worst rebranding ever. Because I didn't know about that. Nobody was like, hey, Ask Jeeves is now Ask. I'm like, what? It's Ask Jeeves. Everyone still called it Ask Jeeves. Ask is just lame. Hey, we're going to ask. Ridiculous. Well, it's 20 years ago and it probably doesn't exist anymore. So, you know, whatever. Boop. What's going on here? 90s style office lobby in Florida. What the hell? Oh, this reminded me. Bro. Office lobbies. I very rarely have to go to a building that has offices in it. But there were like 3 times I had... Well, no, actually. Okay, back in the day we had to. A lot. Office buildings. All right. And I'm saying back in the day, in the 90s, when we were running around, dropping off portfolios to every freaking building we possibly could that may hire us in New York, right? Yo, the office lobbies were crazy ornate and like super chill. It's like they did, some of them had like little cafes and stuff. I don't know what they look like now. But yo, they were absolutely crazy. It's like you could just hang out there all day and it was kind of cool till security escorted you out. But, you know, generally it was like, oh, wow, look at this. This is just somebody's lobby, some rich person's lobby. It's crazy. You can change it to X Jeeves. I don't know, I just thought it was interesting. And I don't know if the last office place we went to did not really have any kind of... It was a big building, but it was just like, meh. You walk in there, there's like one security guard and emptiness. Places used to have sitting areas. Now there's nothing. Yeah, I guess they don't want people loitering. I know what it is, but it's sad. This looks comfy. Looks like a foliage-infested bookstore. After more than a decade of thinking they were lost to time, I found the book collection. Anyone else have these? What am I even looking at? Oh, good. Sorry, this post was deleted. Okay, good. I think it was like a Halloween book collection or something like that. But good. Thanks for removing that post. I mean, I wouldn't want to share it with anybody. Look, the person was deleted too. Look at that. It was on Halloween. Deleted. You clowns. Look at this. A Beetlejuice chair. Somebody got a Beetlejuice chair. Look at that. Did they color that in with like a Sharpie marker? Oh my God, I think they did. Yeah, look at the little lines over there where it bled a little bit. Those are some straight lines, though. I'll give them that. I know, I'd like a Beetlejuice chair. Kind of cool. Isn't that weird? You know you're like goth when you look at stripes and you're like, oh, dude, it's the Beetlejuice chair. Bro, cool Beetlejuice chair. You're like, what are you talking about? Oh, you're a normie. You don't understand. Okay, your black and white striped chair. Okay, it's in certain circles, it's going to always be known as a Beetlejuice chair, right? I don't understand. Of course you don't. It needs a pillow and just the right green. Yeah, that would be good. A little green throw pillow. That would be awesome. Huh? The cool chair. Yo! Monster cereal sighting at Dollar Tree. This is relatively recent. What was this? A couple of days ago? What is it? Yo, you can never find this year round. I barely find it during Halloween. Yo, you can still get Frankenberry if you need it. Last one we had was kind of meh. We had Count Chocula. It was like, it's all right. I never get to see Boo Berry. It's like I only see these two guys. This guy is literally ghosting everybody. I can't find him anywhere. Pro tip would be to get 3 Beetlejuice chairs. Exactly. See, it'll be a visual humor too. Boop. All right, no, they're out there if you need them. What is this? Thrift store hauls? Yeah, maybe I'll look at that later. What does it get? Retro gaming? I think I opened stuff for that. Oh, is this what's happening here? Yeah, we're gonna get on weird stuff soon. 2000 nostalgia. Yeah. All right, you ready? Okay, everybody's freaking out. All right, the internet is filled with people freaking out about Jim Carrey because apparently they made a public appearance recently, and this is them now. So, rumor has it on the internet that Jim Carrey has been replaced by a clone. I'm just thinking Botox. Because didn't what's his face look like that? Val Kilmer after they got like Botox, and who's the other guy? He was in Iron Man 2. What's his name? The guy in Iron Man 2. Rourke? Mickey Rourke? Yeah, Mickey Rourke. Yeah. This is bizarre to me because like why? Here's the thing. If your face is that elastic and expressive, you don't do this. This is literally the absence of that. Botox face looks weird to me. It always does. I mean, even in like the lower lip over here, you can see it's very thin. This is like all puffy. It's like, injected with stuff. And I get it. You want to change your look and stuff like that. You want to do whatever it is you want to do. That's fine. They got the money to do it. If they're happy with themselves, great. But as a person of acceptance, I'm like, this is fine. This is fine. And however they looked at this point, I would be fine. It's just I don't like the concept of putting a weird, unnatural crap in your body and just whatever. It's kind of weird, right? I guess it kind of makes sense for him. He's always had manic episodes. Yeah, I know, but manic episodes to get Botox, it's not something you can just walk in and do, right? Botox is poison, literally. Yeah, but if you think this is bad, we got some other issues here. All right, we got some other issues. All right, so keep this in your back pocket. All right, now, remember her? This is Kelly Osbourne, for don't know. Yeah, remember Kelly Osbourne? Yeah, they were in the Osbournes. Ozzy Osbourne's kid. Yeah, Kelly Osbourne. Look, looks normal in that, right? Looking fine. It's all right. Not a big fan of their personality, but whatever. Aesthetically, I'm not offended. All right, I'm going to say brace yourself, okay? Because you know how people get a little crazy with Ozempic, right? This is them now. What is happening? And I'm like, I say this as general concern for a human being. Okay? I literally do. What was the one that was from Wicked that is hyper thin? Like I forget their name. But I'm like, oh my God. I don't know whether it's Ozempic, if they're actually sick or something. And there's like profile images that if you feel the need to look up, it actually is unsettling how much weight the individual lost, right? So I don't know what is happening in the world of people who like the extreme weight loss thing going on here. One, it's not healthy. Two, you're not looking great. And granted, I'm not the person to tell you whether you look good or not. If you're happy with yourself, as long as you're healthy, that's fine. However, I am generally concerned that, yeah, Ariana Grande? Yeah. Ozempic face? Like that, this is scary to me. You know, like this is something you would see in a post-World War II pic when they, open up and let everybody out. This is scary. Like they haven't eaten or anything. Look, I don't have Ozempic. It's expensive for me. I don't even know how the weight loss aspect of it would work. I think she's like 35. I don't know. She could be 40. I don't know how old, but I mean, it's kind of a big leap from this. This was fine. I mean, I know when she was younger, she was kind of a little heavy set, and maybe that got to her or something, and she got really like, oh my God, no, I hate being, a little chunky or whatever. And I was like, I didn't care. I didn't look at her and go, oh my God. This I'm actually concerned about. And you're not helping the situation because I feel like she's doing that too. Ozempic was originally for diabetes treatment, but weight loss is a side effect. Yeah, but holy crap. What, are they drinking the stuff? Isn't that like an injection or something that you got to do? The personality did the repelling. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of her personality, but, generally, with the exception of Ozzy themselves, like Ozzy Osbourne, they were the most down-to-earth individual in that family. Whether everybody was playing it up for cameras or whatever at the time, I generally did not like their personalities. It's a pill now also. It's a weekly, monthly injection, but it's a pill now. Isn't this stuff stupid expensive too? Lowers your A1C. Hey, if I have AC, I'm keeping that on, especially during the summer. Yeah, I have no idea about any of that. Like, because I'm not the diabetes yet. And we had our blood checked. We're fine. It is expensive. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, obviously they can afford it because they got Aussie money, but I don't know, man. Yo, between Puffy over here and Thinner, this is like a Stephen King novel, honestly. I'm kind of worried about just celebrities in general. Yeah, I know. Here's the thing. I know people are like, well, they're celebrities, big deal, whatever, man. Blah, 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 rich, beep, that kind of thing. But, underneath the piles of money, there's actually a human being there that should probably be monitored to make sure that they don't, I don't know, turn into dust. Same thing with the Shia LaBeouf guy who apparently drinks a lot. And we just covered that during the Mardi Gras thing. I feel like that guy needs to be observed too, because he's just like, he's a little bit all over the place. And I'm like, what is going on in the world? Problem with celebrities is people listen to them, particularly the ones that aren't all there. Yeah, but I don't understand why. I've never listened to a celebrity and been like, oh yeah, I get that. I'd be like, all right, that's their opinion. Let me follow up on that. But I don't know how other people are, It's weird when you're that person who's like kind of a critical thinker and you're just like, you know, if this one was spouting out about like, oh, you should follow this thing or do this thing, I'd be like, well, all right, why? You know? But whatever. I mean, regardless, hopefully they're under a doctor's supervision because I don't know, worry about it. Same thing with the Ariana Grande one and the other lady that was in Wicked. They both seem like they are just so dangerously thin, you know? And it's very concerning because it's like you have all the money in the world. You can get yourself some decent food and put some weight on. Yeah. Granted, and I'm not even saying aesthetically, okay? Forget about my opinions on aesthetic. Doesn't matter, okay? However, there is health issues that you do want to take into consideration. If you are this thin and you get something like the flu, your body's got nothing to work with. You got no wiggle room. You know, that's why when you get older, your body starts putting on a little bit of weight. You get sick. Yeah, you know, I lost 5 pounds because I had the flu. All right, big deal. This one loses 5 pounds. They're going to be basically two-dimensional. Okay? Good. I don't know. Everybody out there, be safe and stop putting stuff in your face. I don't care what you look like when you get older. You're Jim Carrey, you know? You're classic and beloved. Even if you're a little weird. Yeah, so before, after. Oof. Yeah, so I guess even if you have a sense of dysphoria or whatever about yourself and you look in the mirror and you're like, damn, I'm a bloated piece of crap. It could be worse. So, you know what? I'd rather deal with some jiggly rolls than, I don't know, bumping into somebody and severing an artery with my elbow bone sticking out and whatever. The deal is done. Warner Brothers Discovery and Paramount officially unveil $111 billion mega merger. They own it all. Oh God, doesn't that mean Skydance / Paramount actually own Harry Potter now? Harry Potter? Really? Oh my God. Isn't that a thing? Yeah, and Scooby-Doo. And Batman. What? Exactly. Thank you. What else we got? Join says superior proposal, blah, blah, blah. From the very beginning, our pursuit of Warner Brothers Discovery has been guided by a clear purpose to honor the legacy of two iconic companies while accelerating our vision of building a next-generation media and entertainment company. Oh, God, I hate these things. Yeah, so basically, Warner Brothers isn't what Warner Brothers was. So, I don't even know what to do with that. I don't know, maybe we'll get some stupid crossover things. Scooby-Doo MacGyver. There you go. Speaking of which, G.I. Joe, Paramount taps disgraced Chronicle writer. Who the hell is Max Landis and why are they disgraced? It's a Penn new movie. Apparently there's going to be a new G.I. Joe movie. Oh, there you go. Over 5 years after some serious sexual assault allegations derailed his career, Max Landis has been hired to write new G.I. Joe movie. All right. Well, what happened? Controversial writer has been hired to pen, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. So part of the Me Too thing. Well, was he found guilty? As far as we know, Transformers, okay, Landis, the son of American Werewolf and London director John Landis, was a hot commodity at one point and finding success as script early Chronicles. Netflix, right? Okay, Landis. Is going to hit me and I flinched. Said ex-girlfriend apparently critiqued my body in front of other people privately that I had the potential to be. Okay, whatever. Keep going. So basically, looked at you, said some words, raised his hand. Did he actually do anything? Scenario. Let me search. No. Okay, so there is a problem. Then screw that guy, according to them. But oh, God. This stuff always gets, like, tricky because it's like, you know, during a particular time, relatively recently, everybody was throwing accusations at everybody. And then half of them ended up being unfounded. And then the people who had actually real allegations were like, yeah, they're just making it up. So I don't know. Let the courts figure it out. All right. Just no new G.I. Joe movie. Yay. I don't, whatever. God. Yeah, Max Landis has a funny history. Well, so does the father, too. Yeah. Steve covered this, but bro, dude, there's going to be a collection of Marvel games. I'm excited about this because it's got the old school whatever thing. It's like all the retro things, and most computers will be able to run this. Look at that. You can be like all this Captain America, Avengers. You got what else you got here? Look, Spider-Man. You got Maximum Carnage. You got all these weird things. Silver Surfer, if you need that. Look at that. X-Men Arcade. Dude, I'm happy about this. Oh, God, I don't know when it comes out. Better not come out with the other games. 16-bit. Let's go. Konami X-Men Arcade was fun. That was like one of my favorite arcade games. That and The Simpsons. No, we had a pizza place that had both of them along with Street Fighter 2. Dude, I was pumping in so much quarters on that. Oh. Boop. What's going on here? Paste. I don't know what's going on there. Get out of here. Final Fantasy, what's going on here? Reigns. Oh, yeah, it's weird. They got a Witcher Reigns thing. It's very bizarre. I don't know what the deal is. But apparently there's a Witcher Reigns thing. Yeah. What else we got here? Green Man Gaming. Publisher sale. Ubisoft. Just sell your company for 90% off, okay? Get over it. Humble Bundle. I didn't even look at it. What else we got here? Reddit. This is going to be all politics. An error has occurred. Great. Oops. What is it? Any more Blu-rays? What else we got here? Throw Mama from the Train in 4K. Throw Mama from the Train in 4K. Bro, they're going to make Hey, throw Mama from the Train in 4K. It's got Danny DeVito. That's all you need to know. What else we got here? I think I already looked through that. Little figures. No. Oh, this bothered me. My dude. No. Upcoming album. Okay, here's the thing. All right. We went to the doctor. Let me get back into the regular mode here. This is bothering me. This bothered the hell out of me. All right. No, I'm glad I had that open. It reminded me of things. Oh, come on, ads. I got to tell a story. Oh. All right. You know what I'll do? I'll snooze the ad because it shan't be that long. All right. Here's the thing. We went to the doctor. We got poked and prodded, and we did all the responsible adulting that we wanted to do. And I'm like, you know what? Let's go over here. We went over to this place, and there was a Barnes & Noble there. And I'm like, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get myself a treat because I did adulting, and I'm taking care of myself physicality there. And I'm like, all right, let's go to Barnes & Noble because there's a new Rob Zombie album. I was going to buy a physical copy of a new Bobby Zombie album. I went in there. I was looking all around, checking the shelves of the small yet, at least it was filled, section of music, and they didn't have it. They didn't have a brand new release by a world famous artist there. And I was upset. That's what I'm saying. Yo, like what the hell? How do you not have Bobby Zombie? Come on, it's Bobby Zombie. It's ridiculous. Very upset. No, you ask and they're like, huh? Yeah, like I'm like, oh God, you don't even know what the hell this is. They're like, all our music that we have is there. I could order for you it online, and I'm like, I could do that myself, and it would be a lot cheaper somewhere else. I know, it's ridiculous, right? They had some album by Who the Hell Cares. I forget what their name was. I don't know, it was a newer one, but apparently they had new releases, just not the one I wanted. Yeah. So I checked their magazine section, and it all sucked. Though they still had Game Informer or some kind of game. What was it, Game or something? There was a video game magazine. I feel like that's so weird, right? Why would they do that? One person owns 60% of all media. Oh, God, is that true? What? Can we stop that? It's ridiculous. Yeah, where's everybody complaining about, what do you call it, monopolies and mergers and stuff like that? Yeah. Well, I guess that just means people are going to have to make, better media. What's it going to happen or what? Warner Sisters. I don't know. Bum, bum, bum. Could be out on the street doing nefarious things. Did it have walkthroughs? Walk through what? What, can you walk through Barnes & Noble? Oh, you mean a magazine? No, I didn't even look at it. What was I going to look at a gaming, magazine for? The glossy pictures? Hey, look, they're covering, whatever game. Simpsons comic book guy, right? That'd be funny. Worst reboot ever. Yeah, so I was a little disappointed about that, But hey, I still did a good thing. Ugh. What do you do about that? What do you do about that? Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, yeah, I don't know why I went through all that trouble with that one little story. What? What? I was just going to, I don't know. It was annoying to me, man. I just wanted to go, Gnarls Barkley, final album, huh? What else is coming out? Oh, and you got your Morrissey guy. Hey, Morrissey's coming out with a new album on the 6th. He was supposed to come out with an album prior to this called Bonfire to Teenagers, but apparently it was so controversial because it was dealing with topics of what's going on in the UK right now, but a couple of years beforehand, that apparently no record company wanted to release it. Weird, right? Freak out. That wasn't a freak out. Kim Gordon from Sonic Youth? Really? All right. Black Crows. I didn't even believe Black Crows are still around. Holy crap. BTS. Ladytron. I didn't look at this. Yeah, there's nothing I want here.
Let's freaking go.
Card battle. All right. X-Mariner, you got to roll. Equal to or greater than? 4. All right, we got some easy numbers today. Nice. 18. Oh, that was overkill. That was overkill. But they're a zombie, so they could come back. Yeah, you should leave the zombie cards in there, so if they get a repeat, it'll be like, oh, look, it's the 42. All right, what's 42? 42. Gain 5 followers. Hey, there you go. Boom, got it. All right, let me check my card. And really not much. All right. Boop, 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 boo, doo, doo, doo. All right. I'm just going to let the ads run because that's what they do. There's no way around it. Boom. Wait, does that say Joe Jackson? Joe Jackson, still alive. All right, what else we got? Yeah, I kind of have Foo Fighters. In April, the Foo Fighters. I didn't even hear anything about that. Of course, I didn't even flip and listen to their last album. I heard 2 tracks off of it. I was like, meh. Oh, Metric are pretty good though. Hey, new Metric. Romanticize the dive. I don't know. They're good. They write good lyrics. Yeah. They're very artsy and poetic. Bump, 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 bump. 81. Nice. Everyone, Malenko won too. Nice. Melanie C. Really? Dude. The Claypool Lennon Delirium. Bro. Les Claypool, something's happening. Tori Amos? Oh my God. Weird. Like some Social Distortion. Holy crap, dude. Social Distortion. All right, well, at least there's something coming out every month to at least sample. I'll be like, oh, let's see what this is. Guided by Voices, still around. Holy crap. All right, now we're getting into these anticipated releases. Yeah, that never come out like the Distillers. Said it like they're Toadies, really? Oh my God. William Shatner. Yeah, William Shatner's coming out with a metal album if you didn't hear about that, so expect that to be music, I guess. Boop. And squeeze. What is this? Not in here. Get out of here. What's going on here? Deep fried. Why do I have all these tabs open? Usually I close these. Look, hey, Bobby Zombie right there. Hey, Bobby, I tried to buy your album, but Barnes & Noble didn't have it. Hey, look, the Who guest on Swashbuckling Anthem for Netflix One Piece. Hey, you can have a Who song on there. Who, Avatar's pre-show ritual. Is it satanic? All right. Hey, new Treyu album, too. Hey, high octane song. Nice. Cool. I like when musicians still make music. It's cool. Boop. All right, what's going on here? Oh, yeah, did anybody get to see Scream? Anybody see Scream? William Shatner's metal version of Rocket Man, right? Bop, 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 bop. I don't know. I haven't seen it. What else we got here? That's up. Do-do-do-do. Twilight Zone unveils a new horrific story. Exclusive preview. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, this is just like a lot of... Why is this all still open? Closing. My dude, I said close. Do I even want to see what's going on in IGN? They seem to aggravate me. Nothing going on there. I had stuff open. There it is. 10 anime to watch if you love Pokemon. That aren't the Pokemon shows. All right. What do we got? 10 of them? Digimon. Digimon Adventures, not Pokemon. Beyblade, not Pokemon. Yu-Gi-Oh, not Pokemon. Dinosaur King, never heard of it. Not Pokemon. Bakugan, Battle Brawlers. I've heard of it. Never watched it. Shadow Star, never heard of it. What's Shadow Star? Perhaps the most underrated Pokemon lookalike, Shadow Star, elevates its monster rearing roots with its, great thematic complexity. Great thematic complexity, 13-episode anime based on Mohiro Kito's manga, aired in 2003. Ooh, 4:3 aspect ratio. Interactions take on dreamy, laid-back quality at first, but Shadow Star takes a pretty dark turn when Shivna realizes that other star dragons aren't as well-intentioned as heroes remember. Okay. DVD box sets, English double, it has been out of print since 2009. Oh, good. You want to give me something more obscure that I have to pay $1,000 for? God. Shadow Star isn't bad. It's kind of dark. I like kind of dark. Battle Doll. Is this like a Begley anime where it's just like, oh, look, it's all jiggly, you know? Battle Royale, like, okay, whatever. What is this? Yokai Watch. They just churned out a bunch of these little things. Like, here's a little collectible thing, and we're going to make an anime around it. Kind of like the United States and action figures and cartoons that they had back in the day. Yeah, it was like G.I. Joe, Transformers, all that stuff, and it's like toys. Angelic Layer? Is that on here? Zatch Bell. Dude, look at this person's face. Holy crap. Ah! They are freaking out. This is like a weird anime style, too. That's interesting. Toei Animation, adapts America, the award-winning Zach Bell, manga in 2003, but it's remained overlooked to this day. The anime's interpretation of the manga is extremely exaggerated and is enthusiastic enough to keep you thoroughly hooked with its stylish exuberance. That's what I'm saying. It looks stylistic and exuberant. Those are my words exactly, if I said them first. See, got some graphic violence, stale inspiration, blah, blah, blah. Okay, right. Monster Rancher. Hey, Monster Rancher. I know Monster Rancher. Think I've seen that. You just don't forget that kind of face. Yeah. So that's it. There's a couple of ones I didn't know here, so that's good. This is bizarre. I think I'll keep that open and take a look at that later. Boop. A Bloodborne remake from Sony was squashed by From Software, reports say. The only thing harder than what Ludwig the Holy Blade is getting a Bloodborne update. Come on, man. Elden Ring developer From Software doesn't want anyone else to remake Bloodborne, apparently, and that includes the soon-to-be shuttered studio Bluepoint Games. Good job, Sony. According to a new report, Blueprint reportedly pitched a Bloodborne remake to parent company Sony Interactive Entertainment in 2025, but the project was turned down by From Software. Bloomberg reported this would have been easy money, guys. Sony, you dumpster fire of a console, okay? And we own an Xbox, so that's saying a lot, okay? You had the opportunity to make easy money. Blueprint said no. From Software was like, no. You both could have just said, yeah, and then Blueprint Studios would still be around. You'd have the Bloodborne remake everybody's been clamoring for freaking ever, and you'd make a ton of money. But you guys said, you know what? Money isn't something we really want right now. Forget about money. Bloodborne remake or remaster or even a PlayStation 5 software update for the original PlayStation 4 game has long been a request from fans, especially in the wake of Bluepoint's high-gloss work on Demon's Soul. Yes, they can already handle stuff. And remakes like Shadow of the Colossus, but nothing has materialized, possibly because Bloodborne game director and From Software president Hideki doesn't want anyone else touching his baby. Well, you know what? Your baby needs to go out in the world and experience life in high definition and super crispy graphics and, modern day amenities. Okay, what are you going to do? Just keep them in a basement, chained down like you normally would? Is that how you treat your children? That's ridiculous. You're mean. Let's see. That's according to former PlayStation executive Yoshida, who said that Bloodborne was the most asked for thing by PlayStation fans and theorized that its creator was hesitant to let others recreate or modify his work. My theory is because I remember Miyazaki-san, he said, really loved Bloodborne. I think he is interested. Okay, what the hell ever? Who cares? Tell the guy to shut up and do something. What the hell? The original will still exist. You know what? Hey, the Miyazaki guy. Here's what you do. All right? You keep your original out there. Be like, hey, yo, the original's still available. Nobody touches your baby, right? Oh, you'll worry about your little baby. You know, precious? You're precious. Yo, then here's what you do. You make the remaster or remake. Whatever you got to do, you put that out, but you make sure that both are continuously available for everybody for purchase, okay? There you go. People get the remaster, and your original one gets to stay out there. Fans are happy. You're happy. Move on with your life. God. I know, right? What's with all the bad decisions? Do you guys hate money? Like, what is wrong with you? This is just astounding to me that somebody would be like, nah. Switch's classic Pokemon games ban, bleep, and other naughty trainer names ruining an ancient tradition. Come on, dude. The whole thing is, you put what's your trainer's name? You could just put in some weird, expletive, and it's kind of funny. When they're like, hey, bleep, how can I help you today? That was funny. Now you can't even put, expletives as your name and the fire red and stupid green, Have removed the rite of passage in part. See, there you go. Gone are the days of conquering the Kanto region as bleep and defaming your rival bleep. What? I don't swear here. That's for Steve. Bring this back up when Steve shows up, right? Pokemon, fighting instead of ports have filtered out some 4-letter words with Professor Oak instead asking, come on, dude. Look, I could say ass, right? Ass isn't bad. Right. So your name is Assman? See? That's pretty good. That's funny. Yeah, and then everyone's got to start using leets and stuff to be creative. Nintendo's still stuck in the mentality that video games are for children only. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Even kids would do that because it'd be like, oh, it'd be funny, And you have fun with it. Yeah, but I guess. Oh. I tested dozens of naughty words. Here are some of the curse words included in Wikipedia's running list of English swear words. Arse, really? A-R-S-E? Balls. You can't say the word balls or butt. I'm sure there's other ones here. Fart. Fart. It'll ban damn, but not goddamn. Dude, this is ridiculous. What, you can't do what? You can't do fart, hell, or prick? Those aren't even swear words. That's literally prick is what happens when you touch a cactus. Oh man, I got pricked. Hell is what happens when you go to work. Fart is a natural thing, albeit a bit gross, but still. Oh God, this is Ah. But was an awesome Pidgey name whenever it used Gust. But uses Gust. It's a highly effective. Oh, man. Thanks, Nintendo, for making your games less fun. This is why I play Power. Here's our first look at the live-action God of War. Kratos and Atreus go hunting, and a production shot of Prime Video's adaptation. This looks all right. This doesn't look terrible. Now, as far as live action goes, oddly, I just want to move the picture up a little bit higher. Okay. Part of me is like, it's aiming a little close to her head, and I'm just like, if he lets that go, at least it'll fly above. It does not look bad, so I can't be sitting there saying, wow, this looks terrible. It's not like the first version of Sonic. You know what I'm saying? However, the writing is going to be key. If they come out with some stupid garbage kind of thing and they start changing all the characters around and try to do some kind of weird agenda-y garbage I don't even care about because I just want to watch, Kratos going around slapping people down and stuff like that. Come on. Just make it fun. Make it fun. Right? Yeah. High praise. This isn't terrible. Well, I mean, that's what I look for. That's what I look for. Not terrible. And this so far, so good. When you see things like, you ever see the Lord of the Rings thing? You look at it and you're like, wow, this looks like it's going to be terrible. You can tell, right? You got the vibes. This doesn't have the vibes quite yet. Yeah. Stupid food. All right. We can call it stupid food because I apparently opened it up. I could call it. Call it. Let me see what else I can call. All right, what do we got? I did not take a break from my ears, and I'm going to regret that later. No drop frames. Physical item show? No. First time chat? No, we did have first time chat. Let's go. That's from the Raiders. Thank you. Technical issue. No drop frames. Ask for help. I did ask questions. Like, chat, is this really a thing? Yeah. Runs out of coffee. You know what? Let me see if I can help with that. Trying to run out of coffee. It'll take a second. Give me a second. There you go. There we go. All right, coffee. All right, we ran out of coffee. Something Sailor Moon happens. Unfortunately not. Candy rain? I think we could do that. Who wants candy? Nice. There you go. I'll change this. Spicy card battle? We didn't have a spicy card battle? Are you kidding me? Oh, no. Okay, no, the shiny card battle we didn't have. Something falls off stream. Hits mic. I didn't hit it. I had to take something off of it, though. PO Box things. Restore 5. PG swears. I did say hell. I'll call it. What? Well, according to Nintendo, the word prick is it's a swear. I'm an evildoer in Japan. All right, let's see what's going on with stupid food or the stunad food here. I'm gonna go through this quick because generally it aggravates me. We literally posted a thing about people wasting food. Re-edit. No, don't care. Let's see. Random stuff on a plate because of marijuana. Okay. Taiwanese beef noodles. Okay, we got that. What is that? More looks like what? Potion than anything. I don't know, whatever you're doing. Great. Christian patted tomato. A small picture, don't care. My mom's casserole served with ketchup and or mayonnaise. That's a casserole, huh? Woof. Fettuccine with ketchup and garlic naan. Wow, that's a leftover whatever you got, huh? I get it. I get it. I'm a little offended by the ketchup and pasta there, but you got to make do. Also, get yourself a propane range here, all right? And I say that because that'll help you out. And if the power goes down, you don't got to worry about an electric stovetop, all right? Apple pie, huh? That's apple pie, huh? Fresh pork apple pie. This chills me to my core. What is... Oh, it's a cinnamon spice barbecue rub. No, that could work. Apple pie? You know, here's a lot of things. You know, people use, you know, apple for, like, weird garnish and seasoning and stuff like that. This isn't out of the realm of, yeah, pork chops and applesauce, right? Yeah. Pork chops, applesauce. You never put a pork chop in an applesauce? Yo, that's delicious. This is fine. One generation, we went from, can we find grandma's tomato sauce family recipe, to let's screw around with ramen noodles. Not good. Yeah. Well, what are you going to do? Time goes on and people don't understand what they're missing because they've never been exposed to it. 2.5 pounds of grass-fed beef and berry oat milk smoothie. All right. I can't just sit and eat ground beef with a fork. It's kind of weird. I want it in like a burger or a taco or something. But I guess if you're watching your carbs, right? You're doing a carb thing? If only there was a way to up your protein intake when eating hot dogs. What? Hot dog protein bun? Really? All right. Well, if you need protein in your hot dogs more. What is this? Fair food is stupid? No, this guy's talking. Forget it. Table saw sandwich. Yeah, I feel like that's unnecessary. And here's the other thing. Hold up. All right, good. That's there. Okay, you see this? All right, here's the thing. If you are using a table saw to cut open your mustard, you know what that is? Microplastics everywhere. You are literally, you screwed yourself and you don't even realize it. I know you're doing it for the memes and the lulz and the videos, but enjoy that plastic in your body. Are you kidding me? What the hell is wrong with you? My God, it's like people don't think. They're just doing videos, but they're not thinking. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to use a saw. I'm going to open this up. Dude, there's microplastics everywhere. You were screwed. You're like literally, you can't even use that ketchup or mustard right now. God. A bunch of cheese on whatever that is. What is that? Cut up whole wheat pasta with yoganaise. Yoganaise, huh? Herb butter, fries, sauce, and slices of cheese. Got to do what you got to do. I've done this before. Look at that. I've done that. I've just tossed a bunch of weird salad in between in there. Pasta, whatever. I don't care. You know what I would have done? I would put a little bit of garlic butter on there. Probably would have been a lot better. You can totally make a pasta sandwich. I'm not against that, but the caveat being the bread has got to be garlic bread. You can totally do that. Yeah, what? Cut it open sandwiches with table saw. Yeah, definitely. Here, I'm gonna cut the sandwich. What are you doing? Get the table saw. No. What else we got? A traditional Chinese folk tea. The art of lotus leaf. I'm not doing that. Keep seeing this Velveeta ad. This bleep does not look appetizing. No, it doesn't. I don't like my food being drowned in cheese as much as I like cheese. Cheese is... Since when did we make cheese like a condiment? It could be a dip, right? A dip to me is not a condiment. Like, this is like soup. This is just a big bunch of... I'm not eating that. Whatever. What is this? Eating actual poop. Just straight up... Dude, no, that's not. That's sausage. Ohio is actually selling ranch dressing milkshake served with carrots and crispy lettuce. That it would actually be healthier to have a milkshake. Do you know how much fat is in ranch dressing? And I love ranch dressing. Is Velveeta really cheese? No, I don't think it is. Velveeta's not real, even real cheese. That's just a name brand government cheese. There you go, government cheese. Laser engraved Gucci hot dog. Because unnecessary. If I have a laser engraver, the last thing I'm going to do is just put logos on a hot dog. If anyone has tried this, let me know. Well, what is this? What is this? I don't care. There, got to skip the videos. Individual plastic wrap mandarins. Why? Why they got to be individually plastic wrap? What happened? Flexing on me. There you go. That's a strong nugget. That was a chicken that didn't want to go down without a fight. Yum, fire grease. Oh, God. Why do they keep doing that? What happened here? I like that. Ah, look at him. Looks like a weird screaming guy. This is cake, by the way. Is it, though? I know, sideways it looks like a screaming dude. Look, he got little 2 eyes, he got a nose, there's his mouth. Ah, he's kind of cool. I like him. I had a hot dog pasta things. Foot. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of done here. I can only see so much. Let's look at something cute. All right, cute. Cute, you better hook me up. I need something cute today. We all need something cute. Look at that. Only the essentials for the trip. Cats do that. Look at them. You're so happy. Now all the stuff that you meticulously packed is now covered in cat fur. The Energizer Buzzer was run over. No. Look at that. That's cute. Ah! When the snack bag opens. Ah! Yeah, our cat is pretty much like that. Like when a cat, anytime a crunchy bag opens, it's like meow. Like it wants to know what it is. Ah! That's cool. What's it got? Hey, this guy, the little Zodololol, Oxalolols. I can never pronounce that. Look at me, he's cool. Just want to pet him. He's just going. What do we got? Tiny bundle of joy. Till he poops on your rug, then you're like, ah, my bundle of joy. I left a bundle of joy. Put your hat on the right way, okay? You're not like some 5-year-old rapper, okay? Just put that the right way. Okay. Low battery mode. Yeah, that's been my mode all week. Oh, this one. It's the Two-Face of cats. Ba-ba! Look, he's so adorable. Nice. Cool. E. All right, got more fluffy kittens. More fluffy kittens. Other kittens playing with the keyboards. You got a dog. You got a derpy cat. Orange cat. These are the ones you got to watch for. You know? These are the ones. This is the, shared brain cell. Yeah. It's like a server that's hosting like 30,000 websites. That goes way beyond its. They all share the one brain cell. Yeah. This guy, what is that? Hugo. Because it looks like sorta. Not really. Okay. Professional napper reporting for duty. Look, Napper Valley. That'd be good. It was just see what I did. Okay. Food tester. What the hell is this? Lionhead? What is this? A rabbit? What the hell is this? Is this a lionhead rabbit? I didn't even know that existed. Why does my rabbit look like a lion? This is ridiculous. You got to give him a wizard hat. Thou shalt not pass. Dude, put a wizard hat on it. There you go. Dog. Cat. Schmo cat. Pissed off cat. Yeah. Look at him. He's so angry. What are they doing? Oh, he's, listening to music? He's on top of a speaker, huh? He's probably just yawning. More dogs. Do you really want to call the dog Cucky? That's not the best name. Not the best name for a dog. I'm just saying. Okay. Just like a baby. Feeding a cat. Girlfriend's cat. Look at that. What is happening there? Desert rain frog singing on metal. All right. Whatever you're doing. Hey, a little pig. Pig's just hanging out. Pigs are heavy. That thing's got to be like 50-something pounds, right? Huh. What is this? Miniature cow. Oh, tiny cow.
It's that time of the month to show my undying gratitude to the pumpkin.
Thank you. I appreciate Mistress Workshop. Thank you for the 14 moons. Here's a tiny little baby cow for you. You can pet him. Boop, boop, boop. Winner! Blue moon. Nice. Look at this cat. Look at this cat's got like an expression, just take the picture. You know, like, just take the picture. Just do it. David. Hey, there you go. Nice. People winning. More smoke hits. Dogs. Other dog. Coffin cat? What is this? Oh, no, it's just sitting on a bunch of blankets. Wow. There you go. Thank you. Dividend 42. Thank you. 4 moons. Thank you. I appreciate. Here's a kitty for you. Meow. I feel like this cat is chill now, but then its next motion is slapping you in the head just for no reason. Cats are unpredictable that way. Oh, this one's happy. Cool. Oh, look at the schmo kitty. Trying to make sure your day is a little bit better with fun pets. Look at this. Does this bother their ears? I don't know how dogs react to that. Like, if you do all this weird kind of stuff, do they get like, all like, ow, this really hurts my side of my ears? I don't know. Look, not happy with being touched. I can tell that expression right there. Cats aren't big fans of, like, if their paw is, like, hanging off of something, they don't want anybody really touching it. Like, 90% of the time. Just saying. Husky enjoying his walk. Look at him. He's so happy. Look at that. Little tiny dog. Boop. Tiny dog. Bop, bop. Cat in the bed. Yeah, just this one is just like diabetes. That reminds me of the diabetes guy. River diabetes. Uh-oh. This one does not look happy. Card battle. Card battle. All right, Tasman, you got to roll equal to or greater than. What? Oh, the glitchy version. 17. Uh-oh. Pa-pow. 7. No. No. That's not good. 7's not good. 7's not good. Ah, you tried to. The glitchy version of her is very weird and mean. Pigtails on a dog. Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? I don't know, man. Dude, it's like I feel like it would pull on their hair and they'd get a little aggravated. Or would they just not care? I don't know how dogs work. Yeah? I know they want to eat, sleep, and poop on stuff. And also mark their territory. Like, hey, that over there, I'm going to pee on it. It's fine. That kind of thing. Tiny cow. What do I got? Bunny in my line? Yeah, there you go. It's kind of weird. Oh, that bunny line was weird. I'm like, what is that? What is that, bro? Let me check the time. Yeah, I got a little time. All right. Tasman. Has anybody here had orange cake? Like literal orange cake. It's a cake and it's orange. It's like it's flavored orange. Flavored. It's flavored orange. Was it that bad? No, dude, I don't know if it's any good. Is it? Yes, long ago. Is it any good? Because we have 2 pieces of orange cake that somebody gave us, and I'm a little. I want to know what I'm getting into. Because here's the thing: I'm not a big fan of orange. I don't like orange nothing, which is surprising because I'm like 90% orange. You know. But yeah, as a flavor, oh no, I like the color, not the flavor. Who knows? Nothing special. It's cake and orange. So it has an essence of orange, or am I going to feel like I'm chewing on orange juice here? Is it subtle? Is it strong? I guess it depends on how it's made. Train failed? There was a train? What happened? No! All right. Well, I don't know. Burp, 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 burp. Follow me home. We kept it. Go. 100 bits. Thank you. Co-randomness. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Try a small portion. Oh, no, it's cake. I'm eating the whole thing. Even bad cake, I'm just like, whatever, it's cake, bro. You know? That kind of thing. I'm not the type of person who's just like, yeah, well, you know, it's all right. I'm not going to not eat it. Seems ridiculous to, you know, be like, yeah. Dude, I like cake. I don't think there's ever been a cake that I've actually had where I was like, I can't finish this. It's too gross. Ever. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not picky. I will be picky with certain things I eat, but I don't know. Cake is not one of them. Usually all of its base ingredients are things that I'm like, yeah, I'll eat this. So it just kind of, I guess, depends. Even like rum cake. I'm not a big fan of rum or anything like that, but dude, rum in baked goods is really good. I don't know why. And it's really difficult to actually get it done well because, I don't know, bakeries don't know what the hell they're doing anymore. I don't know why. Whatever that is. Boop. Go. I do not eat sweet potatoes. I had some with sweet potatoes that was really good. Forgot it was. Rum basically same flavor as brown sugar. Yeah, but without the sugar. That's the cool thing. Who needs sugar when you got rum? Hey, I hate lima beans. What'd they do to you? I don't think I've ever really had lima beans. If I did, they were probably, you know, probably less alcohol content if it's in baked goods. Oh, yeah, all the alcohol burns off, so it's not like you're, you know, having a bunch of rum balls and you're just like, oh, man, I can't even make it to work today, bro. You know, that kind of thing. Why is the rum gone? Because we used it for baked goods responsibly. Yeah, I wonder if they're actually going to do another Pirates movie. They say they're moving forward on it, but, you know, we'll see. Yes, and it should have Johnny Depp in it. We'll see. Doesn't have to be very orange, depends on how I made it, yeah. Likely very sweet. All right, very sweet. I like that. I can deal with sweet. I can deal with an orange candy if it's super sweet. And there's just some acidic-y, citrusy that I don't like it. I don't like orange in general. So who's doing what this week? Who's got fun plans? Are you guys going to go on like a spacewalk or something like that? You going to, I don't know, go to an amusement park? The weather's at least getting a little bit warmer. Yo, we might hit 50 degrees this week. What? 50 degrees? What am I going to do in the summer-like temperatures? I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. Nah, man, dude, all I see around me is just white snow. I got a glimpse of foliage the other day, and I was like, oh my God, I think I could see somebody's lawn. Look at that. I think there's green. You know, I was amazed, dude. We've just been having piles and piles of snow, man. We already hit 50 yesterday. It was 50 yesterday? I didn't have 50 degrees yesterday. Hey, there you go. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Playing Fallout New Vegas. Yes. There you go. I know I'm about to crack open a window, man. Yo, man, you stay in a room for like a long time without a crack window, you're getting that recirculated animator funk, you know? Whew. You know, and it's like, yo, I want some fresh air. I've been breathing in computer exhaust for the last 6 months. Come on. I'm near Boston. North of you. Boston. North. Yeah, so, I don't know. I think the highest we got, like, yesterday, I think it was like 45 or something like that. Yeah. Bop, bop, bop. Not a green leaf anywhere here. Nice. A leaf. Soon, things shall be in bloom, and then I'll complain that everybody's outside. That happens every year. It's not like I don't know the cycle, but I'm always surprised when it happens. Man, it's such a nice day. I'm going to go for a walk. And then everybody else is outside cluttering up the sidewalks and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, bleh. And then they're like, where? And I'm like, oh, there's so many people outside. I'm not going back outside until like the fall. And then fall gets here and it's like, it's the bitter cold real fast. It's ridiculous. I don't like it. It's going to be hotter this year than it was last year. We shall see. All right, who knows? Could be hotter, could be cooler. Who knows? All I know is I'm tired of being stuck inside. Plus, I can make my own ice cream. I can make my own ice cream. Heat be damned. I am going to be bathing in ice cream. Oh, it's going to be fun. Yeah. Spring fever. It's spring fever, dude. We call that the flu. There is that spring fever. People get absolutely stupid in the spring. I guess it's like everybody's just been, walled up, and they're just like, oh, man, I got to get outside. Cabin fever. Yeah. I'm just like, yeah, that's why it's like, yeah, it's like spring COVID. Yeah, during COVID, it was just like that literal 5 years or wherever the hell it was going on. I didn't even notice it, honestly, because... Hey, for everybody who's been stuck inside during that time period and you were going out of your mind, yeah, so you had a glimpse of what we've been doing for 25 years. Go. Thanks for the follow. Hey. Another follow. Thank you. Now the green leaf. I read that. Received additional sugar syrup added after cooking. Ooh, nice. All right, I'm looking forward because I got a piece of orange cake I got to try. Unless Dawn tries it and doesn't like it, then I got 2 pieces of orange cake. Oh, we got whipped cream? Oh, maybe I'll put whipped cream on it. Maybe I'll put whipped cream on. I could put whipped cream on it, right? Whipped cream and orange. That sounds weird. Yeah. Oh, we'll find out. You know what? Let's see. We're close to 4 hours. Probably going to wrap up here. Let's see. Boom. I got to see who's on. We got to raid people. Dawn is going to be streaming tomorrow. I got still tons of work to do. You have no idea how much work we're going to do. I know it's like all music related and people are like 50-50 on the music. They're like, ugh, music. I'm like, it's still a lot of back end work, bro. You know? They're like, ugh. Besides, it gives me more fun stuff to play during the stream. I'm working on it, man. But I got to go through a lot of back end work to get all the stuff monitored and all this other fun crap. All right, who do we got on here? We got your Zograd, you got your Evie. One's doing art, the other one's doing a raft. They're rafting. Let's see, you got your Smokalokes, you got your Mystery Science Theaters, you got Pumpkin Potion. They playing Persona 5. Persona 5. I still gotta play that, so. It'll be spoilers for me, man. I don't want no spoilers. I don't know about the spoilers. All right, so it kind of depends on your mode. If you want to be stuck on a raft or doodling with Evie. I don't know. We'll see. Shout out to Dawn. Thank you for putting that. Yeah, what is Dawn playing tomorrow? Morty, where the flip is Cardigan San Diego? I know it's Carmen San Diego. But I'm kind of like, yeah. No, we're still going through the point and clicks there because Dawn's hands are kind of janked up because of the crappy tunnel. So we're away. Like the only thing you could do with that is like there's 2 things: rest, which she seems to refuse to do. I keep telling her to, or probably have to get like a surgery or something like that, which we're trying not to do because Well, that's they do the stabby pokey poke, And hey, but we've already done surgery, all right? I'm good with that. I'd be happy if I didn't have to get another one ever. Okay. God, why does the body take so long to actually get over crap like that? It's not like the movies, man. You know how many people I've seen getting shot up and stuff in the movies, and they're just like, yeah, just roll with it. You had a little surgery and, stitched up perfectly fine by a competent doctor. And it's just like, oh, why does everything hurt? Brr. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. Stabitha. It's pretty good. Whipped cream is kind of a redundant with frosting. Oh, there's no frosting on it. It's like a sponge cake. And it's only redundant if I don't know, you don't like sweet. I like sweet. I hear clanking. Dawn better not be doing dishes or something like that. I've been trying to take care of everything so she doesn't have to move her hands. Come on, man. I've been doing the sweeping. I've been making the movies. I've been making sure the DVD player is on. You know, that kind of thing. No, wow. No, the corners on those are sharp. Thank you. Then definitely whipped cream. Yeah. So it's a weird spongy cake. I don't know. These people find these weird recipes and they're like, hey, let's try this. And then they drop it off and they're just like, hey, we made this. See, let me know how you like it, if at all. But it's good. The thing is, you know, they're the type of people where if you don't like something, you could be like, yeah, it wasn't really for me. Or you could actually critique it and they won't get offended. Yeah. I think we did that one time where we're like, you know, maybe try to use this. And they were just like, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Some people, it's like, you know, when you have to like politely eat it and be like, oh, yeah, this is so good. No, yeah, no, it's just, no. No, I'm coughing in my napkin, not spitting out the food I just ate. Yeah, that kind of thing. So we'll see. I'll try with and without and see how it works. There you go. Whipped cream on a pumpkin. Getting a little spicy. Jeez. I want to put whipped cream on me. Save it for Steve. Steve will be into that. You can put whipped cream on Steve. Let's see. Oh, for foods. Oh, I thought they were getting weird. Okay, never mind. I bounce back pretty quick, but slowly is too slow for my liking. Yeah, we had no problems with teeth getting pulled and stuff like that, but surgery was kind of weird. Apparently, the abdomen's got all sorts of nerves in there that apparently gets very aggravated when you slice it open. Yeah, I didn't know that. Nobody told me. Weird. No, surgeons always underplay the recovery. They're like, yeah, you know, you come in here, it's a simple thing, you know, in and out. Yeah, you know, you may need a couple of days. Then you're going to be right back to normal. A couple of days, my butt. It's been like 2 years. See, my friend made up lyrics from Donna. My love replacing it with whipped cream. Want to wrap you up in whipped cream. I love your body. I love your body. It's very unhygienic. If I have whipped cream, I'm eating it. Period. What? No, I could just put it in my mouth, putting it on a person, and then licking it off. That's an extra step. Plus, it gets everywhere. Ridiculous. All right. We're going to wrap up. I'm going to go yell at Dawn to make sure that they're not moving their arms because today is supposed to be the day of rest for their arms so they can go back to their point and clickies. Tomorrow, 5 o'clock, donut time, BC. And that'll be a thing. We'll raid somebody. If Evie's on, we'll probably raid Evie if they're still on because they're doing art. I think last time we raided Zograd. I forget who we raid, but I don't know. Adam sometimes streams. I don't know if they're streaming today, but you click on. And that's it. Then I'll have Steve will have an update about the orange cake. Like, what's going? I'm not giving him any. I didn't have the stomach for it. Ow. Yeah, I know. Anything in the abdomen, stomach is going to always be off. Use those muscles all the freaking time. Yeah, I noticed that when we tried to get out of bed the day after surgery. That was not a good time. That was rough, dude. I'm like, what the hell? Why? I feel like an arm or something like that would be easy. You knew somebody who had to get a hip thing after something, and then they were like, that was annoying to them, but they healed quicker than you did, and they were older. By a lot. It's ridiculous. Make sure Dawn wears big blue. Yeah, I guarantee you I'm going to go out there and she's just going to be putting it on like she had it on the whole time. She'll be like, no, I'm resting my arm. You know? But the tone in the voice says otherwise. You know how it is. All right. So let's wrap up and yell at people. If you haven't been catching up, new Foamy cartoon was posted Friday. So there's that. If you're on YouTube, it's on a regular channel instead of the VOD channel. You know how it is. I think our VOD channel, you know, our newly monetized VOD channel, I think we're up to like $11. $11. Yes. In ad revenue. Dude, you know, that's not bad for posting. What is it? Like 900 hours of content. That's all right. That's isn't that sad? $11. That's almost 2 coffees, and it's like, oh my god. You know, you can't even. You can barely get a bag of coffee for like under $10 now. Why is coffee so expensive? You know, I got this. I got the store brand that was on sale, and still that was $6. You know, I used to get 8 o'clock coffee for $3.99 on sale. It was on sale for like $7.99. I'm like, get out of here. So I got store brand, but whatever. I make cold brew. Cold brew makes it a lot better. I don't know what it is. 3 weeks worth of cream cheese. 3 weeks, dude. A container of cream cheese is like $6 now. And at 3 weeks, you definitely underestimate my use of cream cheese. I will literally put a whole container of cream cheese on a singular bagel. BJ's brand coffee bags are about $10. Isn't that crazy? 8 o'clock coffee is now 4 o'clock coffee due to inflation. Right? Ah, God. All right. Let's wrap up. Go. We'll be on again Wednesday, dawn tomorrow, 5 o'clock. We're still working on stuff. We'll probably post some music this week. We got some clips. This VOD will probably be up on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, support where you can. We got a Patreon for everybody who here has been supporting. Thank you. You've already been supporting. I appreciate it. Thank you. The usual stuff. Try to go out there. I know the world is crazy right now and everything is topsy-turvy, but I get through life looking at everything as if it's a cartoon, and all the bombastic garbage that's happening in the world right now. This is the most entertaining live-action version of a bizarre fantasy adventure I've ever seen in my entire life. We got the rise of the robots. We got crazy things happening. We got Jim Carrey clones, allegedly. We got skeleton creatures from the Ozzy Osbourne, crypt and stuff like that. It is such a bizarre world that at a certain point you have to just give up control and laugh during free fall because it is utterly insane to me. I'm eating cake made out of oranges. What is happening? I feel like we all just slipped into Pilsey's waking nightmare or something. It's like, oh, geez, and then we're going to blow up this, and then we're going to have cake made out of oranges, and don't put whipped cream on it because rum for your eyeballs. Whatever he does. I don't know. It is. There you go. Everybody go do something fun this week. Enjoy life. Enjoy life. Again, I know it's weird, but, do something fun. I always say that. I don't know. Go to a Barnes & Noble and try to buy a compact disc of your favorite musician. See if those work. Thanks for supporting. Remember Rob Zombie CD, man? The hell?